ADG123, ADG being the YouTube channel, and failed miserably at doing any decent stages yesterday on Dirt Rally, so I'm back to punish myself again. So I've come home, rolled myself a Jamaican cigarette, got myself a pineapple and ginger gin with lemonade, set myself up for a good afternoon's gaming. Girlfriend's not back for hours, so obviously came through the house, walked past the overflowing bin, the cat food bowl with no food in it, walked straight past that, bowls to any of that, straight up into the loft, get the wheel started, and let's load up Dirt Rally 2. Anyway, just gonna light my Jamaican cigarette, and we'll get on the way. Oh, that sounds cool. Oh, I'm just going to listen to that until it stops. That's cool. Like that. Nice little intro video. Not seen that yet. In my eagerness to get playing the game, just press start, and miss the intro video every time. So, here we are. Dirt Rally 2, once again. Session 2. Drove terribly yesterday, as I've just said, so I do apologise. I don't know when that started streaming then. It seemed to take a minute or so to start streaming, so just reintroduce myself. Sorry if it did start streaming straight away. I'm ADG123 PSN, and find myself with an early finish, so I quickly rolled myself a Jamaican cigarette, poured myself a ginger and pineapple gin, which is very nice if you're interested about that, with lemonade. And what more do I need to do, really? I've got myself sat in my race seat in front of my TV, loaded up Dirt Rally, and this is where you join me. So what I quite like to do on Dirt Rally, I always have done even on the first one, is first thing I do when I load it up is just straight into a daily stage, see how I can do. I know it's not the best way of doing it and getting the best time, but I don't mind doing it like that. Oh, new vehicle. So, what do we go for? Oh, they're both used. So where are these used cars coming from that I can buy? Anyway. Not noticed that yet. So there's a little test drive thing down at the bottom if you press triangle. So, since I've got all afternoon, give him a little test drive. Oh no, nah, balls to it. Let's just make a decision. Do we go with the legendary GTI that I've never quite liked, or the Peugeot 205 GTI? Just because I prefer it as just one of those cars. I like the look of it better than the VW. I'm not a VW man. I know there's plenty of people out there that are, but don't float my boat whatsoever. So I've gone for the less powerful car out of the two. I think the other one was the VW was 195, so this is 175 brake horsepower, just under 2,000 pounds, 1900 cc engine, 4 cylinders, naturally aspirated, front wheel drive, transmission 5-speed, and we're in manual, of course. I'm going to try and... I always forget about stuff like this, but since it's quite an old car, it's probably got a manual gearbox, but that means too much setting up. So I've got my sequential set up at the moment, so second best thing I'll do. So I won't use the flappy paddles on the steering wheel. I will use the sequential sat next to me, so having to take my hand off the wheel to change gear every gear change. So yeah, let's give it a go. Right, have I bought it? I've bought it. I've just upgraded it or mended it or something. I think I've just repaired it because it was a used car. It must have had a bit of damage when I bought it. So you buy a car for 60 grand, was it? And yeah, you've got to repair it when you bloody buy it. A bit different this one to the first Dirt Rally. I'm finding all these little bits, and I think they're quite good additions actually. They're quite interesting. Certainly make it a more rounded game. It actually feels like you own the cars. Maybe maybe not feels like you own them because you can't go outside with a set of keys and start it up, but it gives you the impression that you've got to look after the cars through the stages because you've got to pay for damage and everything, and I'm liking that so far. It really does give you that onus on trying to be that bit better, really, and trying to keep it clean all the way. So let's have a shakedown. First time I've ever driven this car. Onto the handbrake. Probably keep pretty quiet in the commentary. Need to listen to the co-driver in this really, but here we go.
6 left, extra long.
So straight away it feels quite slow. I know it isn't slow, but compared to the R5 cars I've been driving, it's feeling pretty slow, but that normally comes with the limitations of handling as well. So
100. 6
oh.
left, 160.
Smoking my cigarette there. Makes it a little bit hard to steer at times.
4 right, extra long of a crest. 50.
Can't be grabbing an upshift on the old sequential gearbox.
Into 6
always
left
feels
long.
good.
Keep in of a crest.
Probably don't
Into
use it as
6
much as I
right.
should do.
Slow 70, turn
Yeah,
unseen,
I'm guessing
heavy right. Don't cut.
Not overly familiar with this
Opens of a
car,
crest.
but in real life I
50.
mean. But I'm guessing just because of the age of it. Oh god. Welcome to more terrible driving. Anyone that tuned in and watched any of my video yesterday, this is all you'll have seen
Left
really.
long, 30.
We're only on shakedown though, so no big deal.
To stop. Well done.
So it feels very manageable, that car. It almost feels like it's got more grip than it has power, so should be able to keep it in a straight line when I need to. Oh dear. I do apologise, mechanics. I've been in the car for about 30 seconds and I've already given you 3 hours worth of work. Hence why I'm not a real rally driver. If anyone's listening to this that does have some links to rally driving, feel free to give me a shout. I'll give it a go by all means, but just don't expect the car to come back in one piece. But yeah, I've kind of got a slow rally car, or set up as a rally car, but I've never actually rallied it. It's something I've wanted to get into for a while, but it seems incredibly hard to get your way into it. You need a co-driver and you need marshals to bring along with you and all sorts of different stuff, and soon becomes very complicated. And as soon as, I'll be honest, as soon as something becomes complicated to me and that I want to get into, then that's pretty much the end of it. I give up. Maybe I should persist a little bit more and keep that rally dream alive. I've got the car, like I say, not the fastest, the only 1.6 engine, but it's set up already as a rally car, so it would be suitable for having a bit of fun in anyway. Certainly not the standard that you see on these kind of games, but be a lot more amateur than that. So a big Scandi flick in there, nice, slow out but good in. So yeah, I need to get that car on a stage somewhere. I know, and I've tried contacting them before, but I never got any joy out of them. I know there's a rally stage about 6 miles up the road, believe it or not. It's one of these like 4x4 off-road centres in Bradford, and I'm from Yorkshire, if you couldn't tell by the voice. So yeah, there's one of these 4x4 kind of centres where you can go. Oh, what the hell? I thought I was in reverse. What was I going to say? I must be front wheels must be stuck in a ditch. Oh, terrible. Right. Anyway, just ignore the driving. I can either do one or the other. So it's either talk a little bit or just drive. Rallying's too hard to do both. So yeah. Anyway, there's like I think it's only about 4 miles or something long, this stage I'm talking about in Bradford. It's a 4x4 centre, and been on the website and everything, looked into it, and I've actually got pictures of some proper like R5 rally cars, you know, proper set up professional rally cars, pictures of those actually at the venue. So I know rally cars have been round it, but I think the onus is on, you know what you're doing, you've got a racing licence, you've come with a fire extinguisher, you've got a bloody ambulance on speed dial, and you're very professional and they'll give you, you know, the chance to test on the track. But I just went with the approach through my email contact of here we go. Sorry, again, can I be talk or drive? It don't really work doing both. So yeah, I emailed them and just said, look, I've basically want to get into rallying. Obviously don't want to just chuck myself in at the deep end and never have test my car or anything, so I wanted to test my car and basically hit up this 4 mile stage in Bradford. It's all forest gravel as well, so I'm thinking, oh my god, I can't believe this is just down the road. Anyway, so I go in with full optimism with this email and basically explain my situation and what I want to do, and can I pop over sometime and have a look. And you know, I'm not looking to set world records or knock down 20 trees in a massive roll and kill myself. I'm just literally want to drive on a bit of gravel and there's an opportunity up the road, so can I come and do it? And yeah, I thought I worded it quite well, put a bit of effort into the email to explain my situation, and I never got a reply, so I felt a bit disheartened, and I've never done anything about it since, so maybe I need to look into that whilst I'm was that right? I think it was a right, yeah. God, thought I'd gone the wrong way then. 80. Been left. So yeah, maybe I need to try again and get back in touch with them and badger them a little bit, basically, because if I can get on it, then I have literally got a 6 mile drive in my road legal bloody Mini to get to it, and then I pay whatever, they can charge me £1,000 the bloody run if they like, as long as I get a go, and I'll bloody pay it. It might take me a while to save up, but I'll pay it. And yeah, if they could find it in the heart, so a budding rally driver with no experience whatsoever, probably going to kill himself in the first couple of corners, but as long as I sign my life away with some kind of insurance waiver, then they should be fine with it. That's how I see it anyway. So I need to maybe persist and like I say, get onto them again. I hope someone's watching this, otherwise I'm just completely talking to myself, and obviously I know what I'm on about, so I don't need to hear it again. But yeah, I hope someone's watching this. I know that probably sounds a bit desperate, but you do think that, especially since I'm relatively new to all this. I haven't got that many viewers or anything. I'm pleased for the viewers that I have got, don't get me wrong, but I realise not every video goes down brilliantly with people, so I just hope one person watches at least. Anyway, so yeah, I need to get onto them, get my Mini on some gravel. I've done like an auto test in it, and again in a pub car park, believe it or not, in Bradford. There's a little rally, local rally group that, sorry for all the I'm just completely freestyling here, so I'm thinking as I go and trying to do some rallying. Oh!
6 left.
Oh god.
70 over crest, caution, turn 5 left.
Why is this car so slow? It feels so slow.
Into 6 right long, opens 80 over crest.
So yeah, there's a local car club, car rally club that operates out of Bradford, and basically the little headquarters kind of thing, or where they all meet to have the meetings and stuff. It's a pub in Bradford, and it's called the Rock and Hyper, and it's just got quite a decent sized car park to it.
Turn 2 left.
I'll be honest, it's not the nicest of pubs, so it's not very popular. Sorry if they ever manage to watch one of these, I doubt it very much. But yeah, it's not the most popular of pubs, so the car park's more or less empty all the time, and on a Sunday morning, once a month, for about six months of the year, they basically open the car park up, put some cones down, and I'm doing alright here to say I'm waffling so much. Put some cones down and then basically come up with a route round the cones, which then a load of people turn up, i.e. me and other keen budding motorsport people, some quite serious people with cars and trailers, and seen a Mark II Escort there. They were absolutely mint, and he was spitting stones at everyone because he was spinning his back wheels round every corner. but it was one of them. It was bloody brilliant at the same time. So yeah, I wasn't quite expecting. I didn't know what to expect when I first turned up. You get the opposite end as well. There was a guy in, like a couple of guys actually in like old Saxos and Micros and stuff like that, and they've just put an exhaust on, messed about with the engine a little bit to get some more power out of it, probably put an air filter on, and off we go. So they're only messing about in like 1 litre cars, or you know, 1 litre engines or 1.2s. So yeah, I'm not going to lie, it's not. I'm not going to say it's the best thing I've ever done in driving. I've done plenty of track days I've enjoyed more, but yeah, it's certainly a different way of being able to just turn up in your road car as well. There's no stipulation for any type of regulations or anything like that. It's literally turning it up in what you own, or you want to truck around the car park and possibly get a few stone chips in, and off you go. So if anyone is interested, look into your local rally clubs,
but let's check the
or car clubs. I know there's a few around me, but I've only joined one. It was really cheap to join. I think it was like a tenner for a year's membership, and then it was like 15 quid for the actual event, and you get about 8 runs around this car park, all lasting roughly about a minute. So yeah, you're only driving for 8 minutes, but there's like 15 other people there. You all take it in turns, watching each other as well, obviously. Normally freezing, so you just sat in your car watching each other, with heating on, and you keep your engine warm and everything, so you're not starting it up every time you're going for your run. Be as ballsy as you want, pull your handbrake as much as you want. It's such good fun in that regard. There's no real rules other than don't hit anything, don't damage the pub, and don't hit any of the marshals like by the stop and start and stuff like that to take your times. So it's all timed by them, so you don't have to do any timing. You have to have another guy in the... Oh, carry on with what I'm doing. Where did I come there? Oh, I missed that. Didn't look. I had about 20 minutes to look, but I didn't. 500 and something, I think. Oh, could have gone on the leaderboard as well. Double miss opportunity there. Anyway, I'm trying to tell this bit of a story. So yeah, it's just... sit there on the line. It is like rallying. Sit there on the line, wait for the guy to drop a flag in this case instead of the countdown, and when he drops the flag, he hits the stopwatch, and you nail it. You know, well, you give it the beans before he even drops the flag, and you drop your clutch as fast as you can to react to it. Wheel spin off the start, as any man would do when they get a chance to do anything like that. And then, right, so that's first one done. Let's do the second one. In the Lancia Stratos, and yeah, and then you proceed with your little co-driver. It's not like you need a co-driver really, because you're only going around about 10 cones, but it tells you the route round. He's got a little drawing to show you which way you should be going around the cones, and that's basically it. You boot it as fast as you can. The car park that we've done it in at this pub I'm talking about is actually on a hill, so obviously you have a downhill bit to some corners and uphill bits, so trying to carry speed that little bit more uphill and all that. So it's all, I don't think, I never got out of first gear, so it's all like 30 mile an hour kind of stuff, but it feels fast because you're just heading towards this cone, pulling your handbrake, heading to the next one, pulling your handbrake, heading to the next one, pulling your handbrake, gathering it up on the exit if you get it a bit wild. And yeah, it's good. Some of the corners were like, double apex, so you come in quite fast and then have to tighten up on the handbrake again for the the second apex. Anyway, I'm getting well into telling this story, so yeah, if anyone's interested, there is clubs out there. You can actually go and do some amateur rallying relatively cheaply, if you work, that is. It's pretty cheap. Well, it's not cheap, but relatively, that's why I use the word relatively, compared to other kind of motorsports. It is quite cheap in a way. You could buy yourself a 300 quid banner and do it, for example. So yeah, it's worth looking into if you're interested in any kind of rallying, and talking the very, very bottom tier of rallying here. We all like watching the WRC boys, but it's good to know that you can actually get into it if you're that interested. So anyway, I'll shut up waffling about that and get into the stage. Just gonna have a sip of gin. Don't know where my cigarette's gone. That is one of the side effects of these cigarettes that I roll.
5.
Keep forgetting stuff.
3, 2, 1, go. 80, crest, 50, flat left of a big jump, 50.
Big jump.
6 right, 120.
Whoa.
6 right of a jump.
It's wild.
Continues long into caution.
Oh
2
god,
left.
it's one of them cars, you can't keep in a straight line when you want to.
Into 4 right.
So just to give you a bit of information about what I'm using here as well, I'm on the CSL Elite wheel, which is made by Fanatec, and it's a good wheel. I like it. I'm not going to recommend it. I'm not here to do that for people. And if you like the sound of it, have a look into it yourself. Watch all the reviews and all that. There's far better people out there placed to
6 left.
to give you more of an idea of how good the wheel is and what it's capable of. But I like it. It's a good wheel. It's pretty expensive, but you get what you pay for it at the end of the day with wheels, basically. And also using the Fanatec V3 pedals. Again, pretty pricey, but look awesome. All metal construction. No worries about any flexing or breaking them or anything. I did start sim racing years ago, or as I call it, sim racing. I'm sorry if people don't like that term, just playing computer games. You could look at it, but I take it seriously, so I prefer to call it something a bit better than that, quite frankly. Anyway, yeah, I started years ago, about 6 years ago I think. I never actually took track of the year or the date. But yeah, I started with a wheel and I just bought it, found it on eBay. Turns out it were in Leeds, which were brilliant, so after work I went and collected it. And turns out as well, when I went to collect it, the guy I was buying it off, even though I didn't realise whatsoever because it was just through eBay, it was a guy I recognised from go-karting that I used to do. So we had a good old chat and a catch up, and I bought his wheel off him and got a second-hand Fanatec CSR, which is an older version basically of the CSL, getting confused now, CSL that I've got now. So yeah, good wheel though. It was a step down from the Fanatec. God, what am I doing? I'm boring. Anyway, yeah, so I had an old Fanatec wheel. That was the first one I got with the low-tail pedals as well, the first Fanatec low-tail pedals pretty much. And they were friggin' awesome basically. I still think I prefer that wheel to this one if I'm completely honest, but I don't want to put anyone off off buying it if they were thinking about it. But yeah, I think I honestly I felt so good on that wheel, and so good on the brakes. Most importantly, I felt like I could just control to the millimetre the braking. Which I feel like I struggle to do a little bit these days, but that's probably just me getting old. Anyway, so I had those, and although there's a lot of people I see, because I'm follow a Fanatec group on Facebook, and it seems like a lot of people complain about faults with this, that and the other, but I seem to have been lucky with my stuff. I've got manual gearbox, I've got the sequential gearbox, got a clutch pedal on here that's absolutely mint. Brakes, I've got it quite soft out compared to how I used to use it, because you can change this is the beauty of these higher end pedals, you can change the feeling of it, you can change the position. So if you wanted to do heel and toe driving, which I never really do, I've attempted it every now and again when I'm just messing about, but I do it in on track days when I'm in my real car, but I don't really. Yeah, anyway, so you can move your pedals closer together, or you could take your clutch pedal away altogether, or whatever. You can do all sorts of different combinations with your pedals. You can get them inverted, so they're actually hung from the top, like they are in some race cars, instead of on a plate. So you're using your heel, and using it like that. It's I don't know, I've never actually used them, but I've seen them plenty of times on plenty of people's pictures of rigs and stuff. And you can get dampener kits. There's little motors on the back of these pedals that vibrate. They're not really supported in any of the games. I can't remember, there is one game that they work in, but I can't remember what it is, Project Cars 2 I think. And yeah, they're bloody brilliant pedals, I'll be honest, but I still think I had a little bit more time in those first pedals that I had that were actually a lot worse than these, but still a good set of pedals, don't get me wrong, but they weren't the standard that these are. Again, these aren't the best on the market. If you're looking at PC stuff anywhere, you can spend over £1,000 on a set of pedals alone, never mind a wheel or a rig or a seat or anything else. So there's some seriously impressive stuff out there when you get into the PC side of things. But yeah, for console, which I race on, I ain't got a PC. Yeah, they're pretty much about as good as you can get, I suppose. But anyway, they are the key to racing, I believe. A good set of pedals. So enough said about that. You can tell I've had a little bit of a smoke. I can anyway, because that's why I've just waffled on for 20 minutes about pedals. So what else? Yeah, I'm going to stick with the flappy paddles now. This guy seems a bit of a beast, so not beast, just seems very lively at the rear end.
Start 80,
stick with two hands on the wheel for this one.
Big jump 50.
And I'm also just going to quickly check that my microphone volume is something like what it should be. Just have a look. Adjust microphone level. Is that any good? Yeah, this looks alright. So here we go.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. 80, crest, 50, flat left of a big jump, 50, 6 right, 120, 6 right of a jump, continues long, into caution, 2 left.
Shit. Oh.
Into 4 right, into 3 left long,
Shit the bit.
to the crest, 50.
Oh, for God, it's hard not swearing sometimes on when you're trying to do one of these videos. I don't want to be one of these people that, you know, I'm not trying to entice kids or anything, but I want anyone to be able to watch me if they, you know, they're into racing and they find me interesting, and I want anyone to be able to watch me, so I don't want to be swearing every 2 seconds just to explain why I apologise every time I swear. I know there's probably 99.9% of people that will be watching anything like this are probably adults, but you know, it's not to stop an 8-year-old playing this game at the end of the day and searching on YouTube for videos. So just try and keep the swearing out of it. But I am a bit of a potty mouth in real life. I work on building sites, so it's part of the job almost.
5 right, into don't cut, 3 left. To middle of a crest, caution.
God, you can lose the back end of this car so easily. So easily, it just bites you. Just taking a big pull of my special treat, special afternoon treat there. That's why I was in the wrong gear for about 5 seconds. Oh, oh, God. Oh, this is going badly. Let's see where we come in the world. Let's see how many people are worse than me. Not better, I'm not interested in that because I know there's a lot of people that are better than me. Oh, where am I going? Oh, that's really not good. I need to listen to that co-driver and I keep talking over it.
Into 4 right long, tightens. Into 5 left. Into 5 right. Into 3 left, tightens of a crest.
Oh, this car.
30.
God, it's hard to handle. It's good fun, that. I can imagine really enjoying this car in time, learn it a little bit and get used to how it reacts at the rear. It'd be an enjoyable drive all of a sudden. Try and get that nailed in this stage, otherwise it's going to be a really bad time. Oh, late on the brakes, managed to save it. Woo! There's nothing like a rally game to keep you on your toes. I mean, you just know the moment you relax, that is the moment you crash. You just cannot relax whatsoever, which is why I love it in a way. It's so intense, especially when you're doing like a 10-minute stage or even over 10-minute stage. You feel like, Jesus Christ, when is this going to end it? And I swear, you get to the end, for me anyway, you get to the end and it feels like you've been driving for about an hour. It feels like you're just non-stop being input into the wheel as well. There's no moment where you get a moment of rest, so it's just 10 minutes of pure driving. It isn't, there's a long straight to go down and spot your braking zone, and you know, it's complete opposite. It's you never got a moment to bloody relax. But that's what's good about it, and I think that it helps in a way people do both, a bit of rallying and a bit of track driving, which is me. Then I think the rallying side of it actually helps you on track. It definitely gives you more confidence, if nothing else.
Opens of a crest long 30. Left of a crest opens 30.
Some of these stages, if you get through them clean, which is very rare for me, but if I do, you know you've driven well. There's no two ways about it. You've driven like a god to get through that stage clean and put it anywhere near a decent time in. So yeah, you can take the confidence from just knowing that you're quite good at driving, basically, if you're good at these kind of games, into track racing or circuit racing, if that's what you want to do. It also hinders you with regard to you concentrating on both, so like myself again, play a lot of Gran Turismo at the moment, occasionally have a go on the Assetto Corsa or Project Cars gone the wrong way. Shit, sorry about the language again. Occasionally have a go on the Assetto Corsa or Project Cars 2 every now and again, but because there's some good races you can set up for yourself, even with the AI, just the car combinations and the tracks and the weather, and there's some awesome races, and the onboard view in Project Cars is really good because you can completely change the field of view and everything, so it's terrible on Gran Turismo. All you can do is zoom in a little bit more or zoom out a little bit more and move up and down a little bit, and that's it. But on your likes of Assetto Corsa and Project Cars, you actually get a chance to completely customise your field of view, so you can get the ultimate perspective of the road, so it feels like, even though you're in 2D because you're only on a monitor, or a TV in this case, oh god, this is hard and I can't remember what I was saying now. It'll come back to me.
3 right of a crest tightens. Into 2 left. Opens 30.
The moment, the moment I speak, when I'm concentrating, I either have to carry on speaking, it turns out, by the feel of it, carry on speaking so I can just go through the stage kind of subconsciously. At the moment I have a slip into concentration, I know this might sound a bit odd, the moment I slip into a moment of concentration, then as soon as I talk after that, I seem to crash. It seems to really distract me talking again. So I need to constantly talk almost. Oh god, what have I started doing with these? Bloody streaming this. Anyway. Oh, rears a bloody bitch. Keep it. No. Oh, just killed someone. Sorry pal, just killed you. Yeah, at least you heard me coming.
Maybe of a crest into caution, 4 left of a crest, 4 right.
Oh, let's check. I think you said cut there.
80. Middle of a crest.
Get off the bloody grass.
Back right of a big jump.
Where am I going?
4 left long, tightens 30.
Didn't know where that was going.
Of a crest into 4 right long of a crest.
Oh,
into 4 left.
Oh, just started getting a little bit too confident then. tipped it in quite fast and rear end bit me, and there wasn't enough space on the exit to do anything to recover it. Oh, what have I done now? Oh, this game's punishing in all sorts of different ways. Jesus. Oh, it was a nice little excursion. Checking out the farmer's work.
50, 6 left, opens of a crest,
run timer.
into 5 right. Opens of a crest, into 5 left, opens 100.
I don't like this guy, feels horrible. Doesn't feel right.
80.
Probably all the damage up to staying light, but...
Caution of a narrow bridge, 2 left.
Oh, like then, I couldn't actually guarantee I was going to miss that bridge then. It was almost kind of a 50-50, whether I could or not. You should have a bit more control on that in a rally car, otherwise you've got no chance. Oh, god damn! Well, I'm getting used to spinning it round on the handbrake. Let's do a donut. Since I went too far, and off we go again. So I might actually see myself at the bottom of the leaderboard here, right at the bottom. I think I've just missed out on first place anyway.
Into 6 right, into caution 4 left.
Whoa, I don't know where I'm going.
60.
Wide roads, but it confuses you in a way. A narrow path's easy to follow in a weird way. It's there in front of you to follow, but when it's such wide, you don't know whether you want to be on left, on right, and if you want to hurt the co-driver because you're waffling on anyway. Oh, we've lost his lights. Here we go. Oh, it's right at the end. It's a shame. I want to almost lose my lights right at the beginning of a stage. It'd be interesting. Might have to try and do it at some point. Here we are, slow down, pal.
We have some spare time on this road section. Let's check the car and tyres.
Has to go all quiet whilst I'm having a drink, doesn't it? Right, 412, right, that's it. Either not a lot of people have done that then. 3 minutes and 5 down. And I'm still in 412, so yeah, it's either not a lot of people have done that or it is as hard as I've just made it look. Yeah, what's next? What's next? Do I do some... Quite liking the time trial things on these. Just pick a stage, pick a car and see where you come in the world with just a random attack at a stage, basically. I know a lot of people like to address these games differently, and they probably don't play online for the first few weeks, and they want to keep the stats up and all that kind of thing. They want to be winning and good at it by the time they play online. I don't care, and just go straight into it. I want to play the whole game. I'm not just limiting myself to part of the game. I've paid bloody fortune for it, so I'm going to play the whole thing. Oh, I'm tempted to do that. Alright, let's go for that. I'm going to regret it, I know, but... oh, what a shame. It's my chance to buy the Skoda Fabia that I've been driving quite a bit. And I've got enough money, because if anyone's wondering how I've got so much money, I didn't really. I've done a few daily events that's earned me the 217,000, but the million has come from who was it? Codemasters, or RaceNet, sorry. The people who do the online stuff, when it says connecting to RaceNet, well, they got paid a fortune, got the early release one. So playing it on Wednesday or something last week, but I didn't have much time to play it, so it was a bit pointless buying it actually. Anyway, that's by the by. So yeah, so because the first like early release bit, it should have obviously all been working for the people who paid the fortune and got the game early. Then it should have been, you know, working properly so everyone could take advantage of being able to play it early, and it wasn't really. And quite a lot of this game is related to your online. You know, you have to be online for it, so it's yeah. What am I on about now? RaceNet. Yeah, so the servers weren't working properly. There were a lot of connection issues for like the first couple of days. To compensate everyone for the inconvenience of buying the game early and paying a fortune, like I've just said before, they, you know, compensate people with in-game money basically. So I ended up with £1 million because of it. So it's quite good. You can just buy a car like the R5 straight off without worrying about earning it, which is a bit of a shame in a way. I feel like it and I know this might sound stupid, but I feel like it's ruined the game a little bit in a way. I shouldn't be able to buy that R5 straight away. I should have to save up for it and do loads of rallies and, you know, earn the money to buy into the next category of cars kind of thing. But because of their bad server and then the compensation of 1 million credits, then I can just buy it. So it's almost, in a way, you could argue, you know, could have ruined my my game a little bit, because I ain't got that progress that I want to make as much because I've just bought it straight away. Anyway, stop waffling on. The cigarette's taking a long time to smoke. So yeah, I'm going to do 7 stages with it. Weekly, daily, daily, weekly event, whatever it is. Dirt rally to weekly event, so it's a 7-stage event, and this event runs all week and then it refreshes and there's a new event next week, so it's a full rally pretty much. I don't know why I've just committed to doing this whilst I'm waffling and talking, but and in the R5, which is a ridiculously good but fast car. So Skoda Fabia R5 that is. Let's zoom out and let's actually have a look. Also just finish this little bit. So yeah, fills me with fear, the word 7 stages. I'm not even sure where we are. I've rushed completely into it and chatting away. I'm not even looking at anything. Not even sure what country we're in, but I could guess Argentina by these rocks from my experience so far of Dirt Rally 2. Could be completely wrong with that though. Don't really matter, I've just got to listen to the co-driver and attack what I see. Going to take it a little bit easier there. Going to be trying to actually get all 7 stages done without much drama. So even the those 6 rights and lefts, I might have a bit of a lift or breakthrough. So just try and keep the car under control at all times rather than the ultimate speed, and then see where I come. Not many people actually get to the end of these, from my experience from Dirt Rally 1. Don't actually get to the end of these weekly events because they're, you know, the 7 stages is quite hard to get through, to be fair. But if you really put your mind to it and treat it sensibly like a rally driver would, you know, you can't be flat out all the time. It's not about that really. It's got to be controlled all the time. So yeah, treat it like that and actually go into it kind of seriously with a bit of a serious head. Listen to your co-driver, most important thing, and then you've got a chance of getting through all 7 stages if you're lucky. And that's pretty much rallying. So you have to fully commit to it. Back to this view, I just feel like I'm better in this view. I would like to race in car view, but I feel like it hinders me a little bit. It's quite low again. I don't know if you can set the. Let's have a look. See if we can. Oh, there's no settings for field of view or anything. So basically, I'd like to be able to, that in-car view, I'd like to be able to tune that view a little bit, like move it around, maybe look a bit further to the right hand side so I can see the right hand side corner of the car a little bit better. and that kind of stuff, and I don't think there's any option to do it. And it's rather annoying, because it's meant to be a racing simulator, like a rally simulator is this game. I think that's what they have, like sold it as. So it's slightly annoying that they don't have that like, slightly more advanced view in there. Anyway, I'll stop moaning, get back to my view, and this is only shakedown, so let's get a feel for the car in the first stage.
2, 1. 3 right, into 3 left long, into unseen, 1 right tightens. Into 3 left long, into unseen, 1 right tightens. Into 5 left.
The handbrake now. I thought the handbrake was stuck in then.
Open hairpin left, over crest,
No, it hasn't. Oh,
20.
Jesus Christ.
Crest,
Oh, that put me off.
unseen,
How do I get back on the road? Put me back on the road.
hairpin right, 20. Crest and unseen, early hairpin right. Into
Oh my
unseen,
God.
open hairpin
Forgot how
left.
fast this car is. We were only driving it yesterday, but I've already forgotten quite how fast it is. One touch of the throttle and you're going a little bit too fast into the hairpin.
Crest, sudden, hairpin
I
right.
need to be back on the left foot braking as well. I'll keep going back to the right foot braking.
Tightens, don't cut.
If anyone's not tried left foot braking, I encourage you to try it for this game, because it's not a particularly comfortable thing for me to do, but
30.
it really gives you an advantage in this game, because you can ride the accelerator and throttle at the same time through the corners. For example, that's what I was doing, and then pulled the handbrake at the last second to get that final bit of rotation around the corner to get the rear end to spin basically. Felt not too bad, felt alright. Just caught me out again how fast the R5 is. It's good. The R5 is not even, the R5 is actually a proper car, and it's not WRC category, so it's, you know, it's a lower category than a WRC. It's not even WRC 2 car, so there's 2 like categories above it that aren't in this game that are faster cars basically, but which would obviously be an absolute dream and probably be download content eventually, but yeah, and I still haven't driven any of the Group B cars in this game yet. I don't know why. I'm kind of excited about it before I got it, and then I've ended up doing other things, but I keep talking through that corner and not even the co-driver. Oh God. Yeah, as you can see, this 7 stages is going to be a struggle. I've got about 5 corners in and I've gone off twice. When I'm actually going to, when I'm doing it, I'm going to actually focus and do my best to. Oh no, I better not do that. It seems like, you know, how I can do shakedown there. If I go to repair vehicle, which obviously you kind of want to do, because you want to have the best vehicle you can all the time, then as soon as you press that and repair your vehicle, you can't shake down again. So a little tip for anyone that hasn't played this game and thinks about buying it, or is going to buy it, or just bought it. Don't repair your vehicle if you want to keep shaking, doing your shakedowns. Don't press repair.
Into unseen, 1 right tightens. Into 5 left. Into 5 right. Into open hairpin left. Over crest, keep in.
That call, that's why I keep getting it wrong. That call from the co-driver is so late, I've got no chance of actually, even though I've gone into it 3 times, that's why I've got it wrong 3 times.
Crest and
the co-driver's way too late with that call. I need to change that again as well. Felt like it was perfect at one point, and then it seems like I've had to make it earlier and earlier now. Where is it? I'm gonna go two little clicks. See if that suits me a bit better. Don't like it too early though, that's my problem. Kind of like to react to the corners as I come to them rather than knowing it, you know, miles ahead. Alright,
right.
Here we go.
20.
See if this helps.
Crest and unseen, early hairpin right. Into unseen, open hairpin left. Long tightens. into 2 right, opens 30.
Oh my god.
Crest,
Tricky start to the first stage,
opens
if there ever is one.
into 4 left long, tightens don't cut 1.
It's full of hairpins from the off, with cliff face drop by the look of it as well if you go on.
30.
So bloody challenging from the start.
30.
Back on right foot braking, I keep doing that. What is wrong with me?
Into 3 left, 30. To stop. Well done.
Feels like I'm just getting in the flow at the end. I can't get going at the beginning. So very similar times, the second quicker more or less on my third shakedown compared to my first. So I'm going to go for it now, I think. I think how many shakedowns can I do really? I've got 7 stages. That little bit of track that I'm learning doesn't really help me. As soon as I go past where the stage, the shakedown ends, I'm going to be absolutely fucked if I concentrate on that too much. Sorry again for the language, keep doing it. Right, here we go. 7 stages. I'm going to be quiet, concentrate, do the best I can. Kind of slow, hopefully, and be controlled, and just see if we can get to the end. And if I do get to the end, see where I come compared to everyone else in the world. Oh, on PS4 anyway, I think. I think it is actually on the world in this. I think it is actually PC and Xbox as well, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong with that. No, I think it is. I'm sure I read something about that.
Into 3 left long, into unseen, 1 right tightens. Into 5 left, into 5 right, into open hairpin left, of a crest.
Oh, it's that same corner. Oh, no. This is the actual rally. Oh, no, don't. Fuck. Oh, bloody reactions. Embarrassing as well. Oh, bollocks. Really? Really? How do I get back on track? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, sorry about the... Oh, I keep apologising, I keep swearing. Oh, this is going well. How do I get back on track? Oh, no. Oh, that's... Right. All I can do now is go as slow as possible and get through this stage. Make sure I don't do anything like that again. Oh, I've gone wide again. I seem to have no grip on here. I seem to have no grip at all through here. Maybe I'm on the wrong tyres. I feel like I'm on ice. I'm going to have to take it really cautious now. Oh god. What is wrong? Car, it just keeps understeering. Maybe it's my driving, I don't know. I've been put off massively by that first moment. The same corner again, I should have learned, but I didn't.
6 right long to crest and 4 left, extra long, tightens 1 around bridge. Into 5 right over bump, 30, 3 right, into 4 left long tightens, into slow, 4 right, extra long over crest tightens, into 3 left, opens, into 4 right, very long, into 3 left long of a crest, 40, keep left of a crest, and 5 left, extra long.
Saw that coming and I didn't really do anything about it.
50.
Managed to just about get away with it.
Crest, into 4 right long, tightens keep in. Into 4 left long, tightens cut maybe. 50. 4 right long, 50.
Oh, good corner. Like that. Holding the apex all the way through.
Into 6 right, extra long of a crest, tightens 5. Into 6 left,
now.
extra long to crest. And flat right.
Oh,
80.
come on. This is good.
Turn 2 right.
Got scared there, tapped the brakes. Don't know why. Get a bit like that in this game sometimes. You just feel like something's going to happen. then just keep it flat for some reason. When you can see the road straight, even though you're just getting those bumps going and stuff, you just feel like, oh, I don't know, touch the brakes. I do anyway, I can't help it. Sometimes. Oh Jesus, nearly crashed on the stop. That was good. So I actually got through the first stage after that horrific first incident. Right, I'm going to have to just be perfect for the rest of the rally now.
That felt good, but let's check the times.
Oh, what's he called, this guy? Is it Phil or something? There's a real real professional car driver that did all the... Oh my god, 1,504th, 5th, 6th. Jesus Christ. Anyway, right, so I'm going to write that down so I can actually remember it. 1,000, got a little whiteboard here next to me. 1,506. So let's see where I come after the second stage. That's the only reason I'm writing it down. See if I improve or I drop down from that position basically. If I get a clean stage in, I'll probably improve and go up the order, but it'd be interesting to see how far I could get up with a good stage. It's first time through here, so we're in Argentina. I did think it were Argentina, so first time through all these stages in Argentina. Literally on some of these stages, I've done 2 stages on Argentina so far. I've really enjoyed them, but they're hard, but really enjoyed them. And yeah, these are unfamiliar ones, I think. I don't think I've done this one, so they're completely new to me. No shakedown, here we go. This is just pure hope and hope that my driving's good enough basically.
Keep right of a jump, maybe. Into 6 left.
Pure belief that I'm better than I actually am. Gets you a long way of making that. Oh, that's me. Once came third in the go-karting championship just purely because I believed I was good at it, rather than actually being that good. But believing it actually made me good. So I've always had a true true belief in the power of belief. If you believe it, it's almost true. So I believe I can get to the end of this rally. I believe I'm going to be the fastest through this stage. Probably not. It's raining, it's dark. But yeah, you just got to believe that you can actually do it. Otherwise, you'll never ever even have a go at it. That's why I don't really mess about, you know, learning everything before I start going online, or I'll start playing online straight away. I don't care. As long as I'm not wiping that, obviously in rallying, you can go online and it doesn't really matter unless you're doing rallycross. And as long as you're not wiping people out and ruining races, then it don't really matter. Anyway, just finishing that same cigarette. Let's get off.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 34 left, opens 50. Keep right of a jump, maybe into 6 left. 30. Slow 4 left, into unseen 1 right. Opens.
Taking it steady, especially with the rain.
Keep right of 80. Unseen 4 left. 30. 5 left. 60 over bumps. Caution. 1 left unseen. Into unseen. Hairpin right. Narrow.
Let's not hit
Into
anything.
unseen,
Oh,
hairpin right,
what? So it's given me an 11-second penalty because I've wiped out into something.
right.
Probably hit someone.
Into 3 left.
One of the spectators tends to give you a penalty and put you back on the road if you hit a spectator. Obviously in real life that wouldn't be good.
Cut. 3 left long tightens. Into hairpin left.
Did used to happen a lot back in the Group B rally days when the whole stage was lined, and especially in Mexico I believe. It's unbelievable videos online. If you've never seen old school rally videos, then they're well worth a watch. The fans used to line, say you're going through here, there'd be fans absolutely everywhere. They'd be in the middle of the track, so there'd be like as I'm driving, the sea of fans would be opening up.
Into 4 right. Into
And
unseen. Open hairpin left.
risking their lives basically to get as close as possible to the cars, and
Right.
the cars got more and more ridiculous because it was such an entertainment factor to it back then. Because it was such a big sport back then compared to, you know, arguably what it is now. Even though it's still very popular with a lot of people, it's not as fucking hell. It's not as, oh, what am I doing? As soon as I make a mistake, I try and make up for it by going faster into the next corner and wiping out again. So another one to stop doing.
Into 4 left long bumpy, 30. Slow 2 right long, tightens into open hairpin left.
Trying to get a weight transfer, get the rear end turned in.
Into caution, 5 left.
Drop the turbo and the revs a little bit too much there.
Right.
I say turbo, I don't know if it has got a turbo, I'm assuming it has. It's so bloody fast.
Right.
So it's below out of the hairpin, so
Caution, keep right, don't cut 5 left. 30. Crest and 1 left long, tightens hairpin left. Into 5 right. Into don't cut 5 left. Into 1 right. 30.
oh, it did say don't cut and I risked it.
Into 1 right.
And I was very close to that rock.
50 over bumps. 2 left, tightens. 30. 3 left. 30. Turn unseen 2 right.
Rapid stage again this one. I hope I can repair my car after this.
30. 5 right long, opens 80. Bumps.
I just want to get to the end now, just want to make sure I get to the end. I'm almost prepared to slow down and take it steady to a point. Can't really do that in rallying in a way, but
50. Crest and 3 left small cut into 4 right.
the outside wall there, but not too fast that I end up making it too much of a big moment. Got to struggle to get my words out then.
30.
Don't know when I'm going through the corners.
Keep right of a junction.
Should keep the talking to the straights, I guess.
And don't cut 3 left into 1 right.
Oh Jesus! I don't know where I thought that were going.
Into 6 left, 50. 6 right.
That felt good.
3 left, very long. Opens, tightens 1. 50.
Tightens 1. Where is it?
5 right. Into 4 left. 4 right over finish. Opens 30.
Narrow down here. It feels narrow, those rocks. Oh, that's the end. So got to the end. Another big mistake at the beginning, but it's going to drop me. Well, let's see. Oh, let's not say anything until we have a look. Oh, I've gone past my guy. Sorry, mate.
How did the car feel in that stage? Do you want to make any setup changes at the next service?
Massive dent in the front end. Probably radiator damage. So I've gone up nearly 400 places, pretty much. Yeah. Goes to show. Not a lot of people finish that second stage. Let's see how high I can climb altogether then, if we get through the whole thing. What do I need to do? I want to repair my car. How do I... Hopefully I can repair my car. Hopefully I don't have to go through the whole 7 stages with the damage that I keep picking up. Oh, so it's pretty much midnight, 12:15 in the morning. Foot elevation change here, so pretty much down a mountain by the sound of it.
Starts 30, 3 left long, into 5 right, opens over crest, 30 over bumps, 4
so
right
6
long.
minutes 29 to beat.
5, 4, 3,
That's funny. 6 minutes 29. Yeah. I've no idea. I've no idea what this stage has in store for me. But let's give it a go. I'm enjoying this so far. It's not easy though. I'm not gonna lie. It's bloody incredibly hard. There's a lot of work going on in the wheel and the pedals even more.
30 over bumps.
Wrong gear.
Right into one left long. And keep right into don't cut four left.
That was good through there. Nearly clipped the inside wall there. Just touched the inside wall there after seeing it.
30 over bumps.
But not enough to cause any problem. I didn't have a chance to repair my car.
Into one left.
So I'm carrying the damage. Oh.
30 over bumps. Left long of a crest. 30. Open hairpin left.
I'm hoping in 7 stages there's at least one chance to repair my car. So maybe after this stage or after the 4th stage and then 3 stages at the end with a brand new car. Oh, well not brand new but you know what I mean. Repaired.
Into one right. Opens. Into 2 right. 30.
Oh, that was good. Late on the brakes. Managed to get it stopped though. Oh, bit wild.
Into
2 left was it?
Tightens 1. Into 1 left.
Oh, early. I went early for the Titans there.
Into 5 right long.
Nearly got it completely wrong and ended up spinning.
Into 2 left. Small cut.
Oh, bloody hell. Sorry about the noises. It's dramatic at times. This game. It's intense.
Into 2 left long. Tightens. 50. Keep left over crest. Into 5 right don't cut. 30. 5 right long. Tightens 1.
Oh no. Oh,
Into 2 left long.
managed to hit it soft as I could. Still had to hit it. I couldn't get away from it.
Crest. 30. Unseen. 1 right long. Tightens. 50. Keep left. Into 4 right don't cut. Into 4 left. Extra long. Tightens. 2 tightens.
Oh no. That was half reasonable stage that going on then. Why have I always got to put a big mistake in there?
3 left long.
Ah, so annoying. Let's just get focus there. Forget about that.
30.
Where is it? Where is it? I can't see where the blue corner is.
Into 5 right long. 30. 6 left.
6 left. Always scary through rocks.
2 right tightens. Open 6 long. Tightens 4. Into 6 left. 50. Caution. Keep right into 1 left. Tightens narrow.
Where am I? I can't see anything.
3 right don't cut.
Oh, I knew something was going to go wrong there. I couldn't see what was coming.
5 right. Into 6 left of a bump. 30. 4 right long tightens. 60. Unseen. 3 left.
Your eyes go a bit funny sometimes when you're playing this game. It's so fast for your eyes to keep up with. I think you have to give him a break every now and again, and going through 7 stages straight, one after another, doesn't help. Oh, I had to blink quite a lot just to try and get some moisture back in my eyes, staring that hard at the screen. I'll start listening again. Heard bump, so give it a bit of respect there.
Unseen 2 left tightens.
Unseen.
30. 3 right narrow. 30.
Wrong gear.
2 right tightens don't cut.
Took that too slowly, but it said narrow, so again giving it a bit of respect rather than hitting the walls.
Into 6 right. 40. 1 left narrow.
This is good. Apart from that big off a while back. Done alright. 1 right I'm looking out for.
Caution, keep left.
Oh, it's a long one.
6 right, narrow.
Narrow there, so we're on the brakes, just control it, make sure I didn't have a moment.
50.
Oh,
6 right of the bumps.
bit wide, just avoiding the wall, hesitant on the throttle because of it.
Open hairpin right.
Looking for the hairpin right, open, so they're pretty fast of these hairpins. It
30.
makes you think you've got to pull the handbrake and do a proper hairpin. That's what I always believed the hairpin to be before I started playing rally games. And then realised, oh, a hairpin can actually be quite a big corner, really.
30. Bump, crest. 3 right long. Open 6. Into unseen. 1 left tightens.
Didn't know what to do there, we're dancing on the brake.
Into 4 right.
Same through here. Oh,
4 left narrow.
not enough though.
30. Unseen. Open hairpin left.
So narrow through here.
Into unseen. Open hairpin right.
Oh, guy with a flare on the left there. Nice.
Into unseen. Open hairpin left. Into hairpin right.
Another guy on the right there with a flare, nice.
Left over 30.
Good detail
Two
put in the crowd there. Good to see everyone cheering.
Left. Small
If you actually look at that stuff and puts a smile on your face if you actually imagine it's real anyway.
4 left. Don't cut. Into unseen. 1 right long.
Oh no!
6.
Just tried to cut it too much. I could have got away with a little scrape, but I just hit it with my front wheel completely.
Left.
So that's another big mistake. Forget about it though.
Into 6 left.
Carry on.
30.
Oh,
4
thought I was opening up.
Narrow hairpin left.
Narrow hairpin left, so let's get this right.
Into 4 right. 50.
Just holding the handbrake for quite a while then.
Opens 70.
Making sure I got it nice and turned.
5 right. 50.
5 right, I can't see where it is.
2 left.
2 left.
Into 3 right.
Hard on the brakes for the 2 left.
30. 5 right long. Over bump. Tightens of a crest of a finish.
And that's the end of that stage, yes.
Well done.
I'm surprising myself here, I'm actually getting through these big mistakes, I know, but I'm actually getting through these stages. Stages I've never done before, in a car I'm new to, and in a way I've done a little bit in it, but I haven't done that much.
Stage finished.
So I'm quite happy about what I'm doing here. And I'm managing to waffle on through it. I keep doing stuff when it goes quiet. So I'm 715th now. Nice. Oh, that's just encouraging me more. So difference 2 minute 38 off the leader. So without those mistakes, I wonder what I could have been. It feels like I've done alright other than the major mistakes I've made. I feel like I've taken it steady as well in a way. Reasonably steady. Obviously it is rallying. I'm gonna actually watch a replay for a second.
The bumps. Slow 5 left into unseen hairpin right. It
Looks so cool, these replays. I think so anyway. Really good to watch. The noise as well. Let's listen to that. Tell I'm a bit cautious at the beginning there, a bit hesitant through those corners.
turn 1 left.
Gain confidence through the stage, and then ultimately there's always a corner that catches you out when you're
Tightens
at the
1
peak of your confidence.
into 1 left.
Puts you back to zero
Extra
again, and then you start back again
opens
halfway through the stage, building your confidence again. That'd be nice if I want loads of damage on it. Anyway, I'll just have a quick sip and let's get into the next stage. do realise there'll be hardly anyone that watches this because it's so bloody long. But if you are into Dirt Rally 2 and you joined me, then thank you. Or any other game for that matter, do other videos as well. Need to do some Project Cars stuff and Assetto Corsa. I did a competition to try and actually get a real life, some of you might have heard of it, JMR scholarship, to try and get a real life like contract basically to race in the Formula Ford Championship this year, with a full championship winning team, car, full backing basically, everything paid for, test sessions before every race, and yeah, so all I needed to do was convince work that it's actually like once in a lifetime thing, and need those like days off basically, and then I would have been away, but did it, and went to like a go-kart place somewhere. Anyway, I've got a chance to repair my vehicle, so before I forget to do it I will do. Cost me a fortune, but yeah, so I did that competition. It was just on a T. I'll actually give you the detail, I suppose. The Thrustmaster, I think T300 RS or something. I've got one somewhere, but it broke on me, so it just sits in my loft somewhere now. Can't even see it. God knows where. With the pedals redundant as well. If anyone wants them, feel free to have them. But yeah, if you can fix the wheel, you're more than welcome to that as well. Oh, I don't know actually, if you can fix it, please send it back and I'll just give you a bit of money. Good wheel. I enjoyed that wheel, it was good. So yeah, can't remember what we're on about now. Have a quick sip of gin and into the next one. Just helps focus the eyes a bit, I think, the gin.
Unseen 4 left small cut,
my excuse.
55 right. Good luck.
It's not the fact that I'm a borderline alcoholic or anything.
5, 4.
Not that I am, but
2, 1. 60. Unseen 4
sometimes I feel like it.
50. 5 right.
Oh Jesus.
80.
Oh no. That's another bad mistake straight away in the bloody fourth stage, right at the beginning.
30. 5 right, very long, opens up a crest, 40.
Back on right foot braking, it's so natural for me to do that.
4 right, opens and slow.
Let's get back on left foot again.
Turn, 1 left long. 80. 6 left, 50.
Pull down brake late there, just to tighten it up.
Right long.
Probably a bit too much.
50.
Let's take this flat.
Left, extra.
Oh,
Opens up a crest.
oh, what a corner, that's good. Oh, missed. I got too excited through there and completely missed the call for the next corner. Oh, that's completely put me back down. So where was I? 700 of, I've stopped writing it down, 715th or something? No, 50th? 750th, I think. It's 751st. Anyway, around there. So let's see where we end after that. It's a terrible start to this stage. Let's carry on though. So any repairs that I had, probably completely wasted. Straight away, I've probably done more damage than I had in the first place before I got it repaired.
Into 3 left long tightens. Into 3 right long, don't cut. Into 4 left, extra
Need to keep it clean now, I'm getting too scrappy. It's not the longest stage this by the look of it on the left hand side, so
opens.
Focus.
Into 4 left, tightens of a bump. Into caution.
No, that was close.
Opens.
Close on the exit there.
Extra long of a crest. Into 6 left. Into 3 right. Into 3 left tightens. Caution 30. Unseen. Hairpin left. Don't cut. 70. don't cut, 2 right. Opens over crest, 30. Keep right into unseen, hairpin left long, tightens over bump crest, 30. 2 left. Into 1 right. Very long.
Oh no.
Tightens, don't cut.
Oh no. Oh, so many bad mistakes.
Tightens over crest bump.
It's getting annoying now, I'll be honest. I'm getting slightly frustrated with myself. I need to just forget about that though. Get that out of my mind. Focus on the driving. Focus on the bloody driving to finish as well. So I've just had another little mistake towards the end. So full of mistakes at the beginning, full of mistakes halfway through, and then full of mistakes right at the end. Even hit the bloody last 2 markers for the end there. It's deflated me a little bit. I felt like I was doing half reasonably other than the
Stage finished.
The obvious.
Well done.
Right, really got to try and focus on these last 3 stages now then. So I've still gone up, but not by a lot this time. 696, let me just write that down. Where's my pen gone? 696. And off we go again. I want to get used to the in-car view on this. They need to do that update, get it better. They have 2,000 foot elevation change this time, but we're going up by the look of it, so this is going to be
Start 60, bumps
an
into
interesting
4
one.
right, 30, 1 right long opens.
Oh, so 2 minutes 18 on the leaderboard, so it's a really short stage this
5,
one.
4, 3,
Skip the beans.
1.
Not a lot of time to be made up on a short stage, especially against someone who's ridiculously quick, obviously. But even for everyone else, not a lot of time to make up. If you're in like an 8-minute stage, you can make up a lot of time on other people. And I could jump up that leaderboard a lot, but maybe not so much in this one. Oh, especially with that. What am I doing? Every time at the beginning, keep talking too much.
50. Slow, 4 right over crest long, tightens 2. Into 2 left.
Oh, thought we were going to tighten right after the crest there. So, anchored on the brakes too much.
30. 6
Oh,
left over crest, 50.
wrong gear. Didn't pull me round like it should have been doing.
Unseen, 2 right.
Making too many mistakes already.
Cut.
Oh, and again, what is that? What am I doing?
Into unseen,
Listen
2
to the
right small
co-driver. Listen.
cut. Into 2 left long, tightens. Into 2 right long, opens, tightens, hairpin right, tightens. Into 1 left, tightens. Opens long, into turn, 1 right, don't cut. Into 2 left long, tightens, opens.
It's better.
Into 2 left long, tightens 1.
Oh no.
Into 1 right long, tightens, hairpin right. 30. 1 left long. Into 6 left, sudden,
Oh,
hairpin
come on.
right.
Feel like I've got hooked up all of a sudden, I don't know why. Just come to me. Bit of concentration, I suppose.
Crest bump, caution 30, 1 right.
Oh no, no, don't spin me. Oh, I've gone into reverse. Let's J-turn it. Oh, I can't see anything. There we go. Oh, more damage. Let's carry on.
Keep left over 50.
Oh, hitting the rocks there on the outside.
30. 3 left over
Let's
bump.
stop panicking. I'm getting too carried away here. I'm getting too excited and panicking too much. I need to just
1 right long, tightens.
get back into it, get into a flow
Into 1
again.
left. Into 4 right long over crest.
So easy to do in this
Into
car.
left.
soon as you have a moment, you start putting your foot down that little bit too much everywhere, trying to catch up with that time that you've lost. And then inevitably you get it completely wrong everywhere, and you're going too fast to even take the corners. And that's what you just saw me doing through that stage, pretty much. Oh, still a little bit after this. I keep forgetting Dirt Rally 1, it always used to stop as soon as you went over the line. In this one, you still got a couple of corners sometimes after the stage finishes.
That stage was tough, but it felt fast.
It was pretty tough, and it did feel alright. It wasn't too bad, apart from the obvious again. Massive mistake at the beginning, so I've gone down there. I've gone down 10 places. Ooh. My first down all the way through this quite epic battle in Argentina that's going on between me and the Rocks. Headphone off for a second, got an itchy ear. So a bit flatter in the afternoon, cloudy. It's looking good, this one. Heavy gravel, don't mind the old gravel. 3.29 miles, let's give this a bit of a tack since we're towards the end now. I've completely ruined it with the damage. I might as well push a little bit.
Starts
still
30,
not looking too bad at the front.
Left long tightens, into 5 right long, 30, 6 left.
So pretty much 4 minute stage by the look of it.
5,
definitely over 4 minutes for me.
2, 1, go. 5 left long tightens, into 5 right long, 30, 6 left, 50 over bumps and jumps, slow 2 right tightens. Open 6 long, tightens 4, into 6 left.
Wrong gear there.
50.
Not very good on the gears in rallying. I sometimes don't actually change gear for some reason. I don't go down enough gears at all. I just go down like 1 or 2 when I need to be going down like 3 or 4. I don't know why. Couldn't be doing that in an F1 game or all. Bloody hard in F1 with 8 gears. You've got to go down 7 gears sometimes, from 8th gear on the long straight to first, to like a tight hairpin at the end of the straight. Say on like Monza or something like that. Maybe not into first on Monza, but oh yes, first maybe, yeah, into the first corner at Monza. Oh fuck, I've completely fucked it. Right, I've just stopped talking whatsoever. I have no chance of doing this. Keep forgetting that. I just think I'm capable of talking my way through these rally stages, and it's just isn't going to happen. So I need to keep quiet.
Opens 6 long. 100 over bumps. 6 right. Into 6 left. 70 over back bumps. 5 left over
bumpy as hell there.
Open slow 30. 1 right tightens. 50. Unseen 2 left tightens.
Again, didn't get down the gears fast enough.
3 right narrow. 30.
Oh no, what?
2 right tightens, don't cut. 50 over bump. 2 left tightens. Into 6 right. 40.
Bad bump there. Big dip at the front.
Into 5 right over bump, into 6 left over crest, into unseen 1 right, opens 30, caution, keep left, into 6 right, narrow, 6 left.
Just thinking to myself, don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall, don't. Oh no, I did.
Slow 30, unseen, hairpin left. 50. 6 right over bumps.
Same there, don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall on the exit.
30, unseen, open hairpin right.
Oh, untidy as hell into there, but got it stopped.
30, 5 right long, into 5 left, and don't cut, 6 right, 30, bump, crest, 3 right long, open 6, into unseen, 1 left tightens.
Ah, do you hear that? It's good. I love it when you
Into
just
4 right.
using the accelerator like a foot pump.
30, unseen, open hairpin left. Into unseen, open hairpin right.
Haha, aggressive into there, that was good.
Into turn 4 left. Into unseen, open hairpin left.
Came into there, that was good. Let's not get carried away though.
Into hairpin right.
For example, what's the time of just getting through those 2 corners on that one?
Into 1 left, small cut. Opens 30, 3 right. 4 left, cut. Into unseen, 1 right long.
Oh,
Opens 6, small cut.
bollocks. Really didn't need that. Let's go for the J turn again. Oh, for fuck's sake, the rock stopped me from doing it, and now I'm in this side. Oh god, this game's frustrating when you get it wrong.
40.
That all goes so wrong so quickly.
Into 3 right. Into 6 left. 30. 4 right. Into narrow hairpin left.
I'm going to make it my
Into 4
mission
right.
to get through that 7th stage that's coming up
6 right.
absolutely clean without hitting a wall, without doing anything. Might be at 30 mile an hour, that's not the point, but I'm going to make sure I do
2
it.
left.
No mistakes.
Into 3 right. Opens over crest. 30.
I was good into that.
Right long, over bump. Tightens over crest, over finish. To stop. Well done.
Oh, I broke before the finish for some reason. Only just before the finish, so might have lost my time, but
Are the tyres holding up okay?
oh, I've lost my door. Oh dear. Never mind. Oh no, it's a co-driver's door. Never mind. Don't matter. As long as my door's there, I don't want any wind, you know, distracting me or anything. Co-driver's got a nice breeze there. Oh god, I'm going down now. 804th, so that was a really bad stage. Let's see how far back up I can climb. See if I can get above where I was, 696 now. That's my aim now in this last stage. If it's even possible, I doubt it is, but let's give it a go with a good, clean, fast, clean, respectful of the rocks run. Oh my god. At least I actually know this stage a little bit. I've done this stage a few times now. That doesn't make any difference, so I'm still going to crash a lot on it. It's bloody hard. It's a good stage though, it's so technical. Fast at points, but mostly twisty and windy, and it's good fun. I really like this stage actually. It's one of my favourites so far that I've played. Oh, nice little advantage at the end there. Ah, vehicle repair as well. Here we go. Let's spend a fortune again. Hopefully I'll earn a fortune from doing this event. That's what you've got to think with your damage. Pay for it really if you can afford it. Because you'll get it back in the long run. Especially if I come higher up in the order, right, and then you get more money.
To 1 left, extra
so if we can make this a good stage, learn more money at the end. Pay for all my repairs.
5,
right.
4,
no talking now, I'm just going to go silent.
1, 60, open hairpin right.
Oh god, it's dark and foggy. What the hell? I can't see anything.
Extra long.
Oh my god, so I've got a slight advantage of knowing the stage, but I think they must have heard me and they thought, cocky bastard. They're gonna make it a bit harder for you. We're gonna put a bit of fog in here and there, so you can't see anything. Looks like the fog's disappeared now though, no excuses. Now let's keep it clean.
Into 2 right tightens.
Oh, nearly overdid it there on the rotation. Oh, that's my rocks out of the way. I've already hit the rocks. Forget about me saying that bit. Let's get to the end of the stage with a decent time though. Oh, I know that corner's bad, but I didn't realise it was that corner in the dark. Oh, I couldn't really see it coming as much as you do in the day, in the daylight. Oh, this is distracting now because I felt like I knew it and it's different in the dark. Oh, that's not good. What is wrong with me? Every stage I've got to do it, go off somewhere. And I don't know what I was on about being silent. I should have been silent. I've just talked all the way through again. Excuse me. Oh, fuck off.
Open 6 long, over crest, sudden, 1 left. Tightens over crest, narrow. 2 right, don't cut.
Oh, into way too fast into there.
Into 6 right.
I think this is my biggest problem in rally games. I feel like I get to know the car and I haven't at all.
Into 6 left. 30. 6 right, long. Opens slow, 50. Crest and unseen hairpin right. 30.
Oh, we're just dabbing the brake and I couldn't tell if it, there was enough or not, and it wasn't.
30. 3
Get it
left.
sorted out through the rest of this stage now. That's the last tap I'm going to have. That's the last tap I'm going to have. No, that's the last one. No, this is the last one. That's probably not the last tap I'm going to have.
30. Unseen hairpin right.
There's the last one. There's the last one. There is the last one. Nope. This is probably nope. That was the last one. Got confidence now. Oh, look at that. That was beautiful.
Into 1 left. Into 1 right. Into don't cut. 2 left. Opens. Into 2 right.
Oh, that's. Oh, no. Oh, not again. So many.
Into don't cut.
Too many.
Left. Tightens of a narrow bridge. 30. 2 right. 1 left.
Oh, that was good for it there. Onto the bridge. I just want to finish this stage now. Just want to finish this weekly rally, see where I come and get it over and done with now. And I'm sick of how many mistakes I'm making. Oh, that's another bad one. Coming to a full stop there. Hitting the front end, and I think some bodywork dropped off.
Finish. 30. 3 left to stop.
And the end. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, I'm not even bothered. I lost him powers it. Oh.
Stage finished.
Finished. He's come to me, he's waited. We were bored of waiting. Well, oh, so not quite. Oh, 2 places off. So I was in 696, was the highest I got up to. So Matthias Weber 89 taking my place. And went down from that with the 6th stage and back up to 698, finishing overall. So I'm quite happy with that in a way. But I'll note that down, and then I'll just write that down, and then I'll see if I can get better than that in the next one I do. If it isn't just now, I might do another one. Not that no one can't. People can't be watching this, surely. If you're watching this, then good on you. I need to. I should put comments on and stuff, but it hinders my screen. I ain't got the biggest screen really. I need to get a bigger. I've got a projector behind me. Should bloody get it working. Anyway, that's for a different day. Don't know what to say sometimes, I'll be honest. Just keep quiet. Hope it's. I'm sure you don't come just to watch me. Sure, there's some interest in the driving out there. I'm just going to do a 1 stage, refreshing, but still in the R5 car, so I'm used to it. Oh, and it happens to be in the same car. 280 brake horse. Let's actually have a look. Oh, so it's a heavy car. It's really quite heavy. So yeah, turbo, 4-wheel drive, only a 1.6 engine then really. So all these modern, I think F1 cars even these days, if not, pretty sure F1 cars are only 1.6 engine with turbos or supercharged or whatever. Don't know what they are in F1, but I think it is just turbo and the hybrid. But yeah, they all seem to be, all these race cars now, or very fast cars, are plenty competent at doing a serious job of some kind of motorsport event. Seem to be like 1.6 engines. It's unbelievable that F1 engines are only 1.6 engines really. It's just unbelievable, but there you go. Right, I need to repair my vehicle. Cost me a fortune, but 26 grand it's costing me. Jesus. See, this is the issue with Dirt Rally 2. If you're not very good at it, it costs you. It's a bit harsh, I think, but at the same time it's realistic to what you'd expect in real life. And I did put some damage thing on. I don't think you have to have the damage on, but I wanted it on, so it's a bit more of a challenge. So I have asked for it. I don't think you have to actually play with it like that. This music seems really loud. So yeah, I don't think you have to choose it like that and have that option. You can turn damage off, I believe, but again, just wanted some kind of consequence to bad mistakes really, to try and make me drive a bit better, but it's not really working out so far. So let's see where we come just in this one stage. So we're in the R5 again, let's get used to the stage a little bit, see what it feels like. It'll feel massively wide now, I'm expecting, after Argentina.
One right tightens gravel.
Oh.
Into 4 left long. 30.
I'm not expecting that corner quite as fast as it was.
Into 6 left. 50. Crest. 100. Past junction. 5 right. Into 6 left long. 30. 6 right to a crest.
This is the stage I was playing yesterday in Poland, and I was bloody scared all the way through it. It's so fast. I don't think I actually got to the end, which bodes well.
Extra long, tightens.
Giving it more respect now. I need to give this R5 a bit more respect than I've been. I've just been planting the throttle and trying to get away with it, and quite frankly, I'm not going to get better if I keep doing that, so I need to start honing into the car a little bit more and using the power when I need to and not all the time. So I managed to get through there clean, no repair. Again, if you want to keep shaking down, don't ever repair your car, because it puts you, takes you past the shakedown like opportunity that you have. As soon as you repair your car, it seems to think that you're ready for the rally.
Into 6 left, 50. Crest.
Hard corner that for some reason. It seems to really tighten up but blind, so you just can't see it coming. This is fast here, a little dab of brake through here. Just as they go in, little dab of brake, literally like between the narrow bit, just to get it planted really. Make sure I get through nicely. Just braking a little bit there just to gather it up, felt like it was getting a bit bumpy and could have lost it at any moment. Still in shape down here, but only on one stage, so I feel like we could talk a bit more now. And knowing the stage a little bit helps. I'm going to have a little competition, see how many shakedowns I can do clean, and see if I can keep beating my time. When I stop beating my time, then I'll go into rally.
5, 4,
I like doing random stuff like this with racing games. It's brilliant. You can just do what you like. It's the beauty of not having the actual car, having to put petrol in it and pay for the damage. You just press restart and carry on.
Crest, 100, past junction, 5 right, into 6 left long.
Flat this time. Oh, managed to get away with it. No dab of brake that time. Ho ho! This is fast! Jesus Christ, I can't look at the speed I've looked at. Oh, I had to brake, I was so scared. You could take that bit faster, but I don't. Oh god, this game, it's such an experience at times, it really is. It's unbelievable. I've said it yesterday in a little video that I did, but oh, it really is unbelievable at times. Oh, I beat it massively. Do I do another one? I don't know, I'm not going to do another one. Again, it's good to shake down, the car feels fine, let's get into it. I don't want to concentrate too much on that first bit of the stage, because otherwise, as soon as I get into the finish that, then I'm going to be in trouble. So, just know that I can drive that first bit fast, but still be wary about the rest of the stage. I can drive it fast, but it's scary.
And turn 1 right, tightens gravel, into 4 left long, 30, 4 right long, tightens over crest, into 6 left,
Taking a bit of grass there.
Crest, 100.
That's that corner, I said that it's difficult, I don't know why, but it is.
Into 6 left long.
There's a lot of corners, but that one seems hard. Turn it in early there, got it flat this time again, that was good. Oh, this is a scary bit. Oh my god. Oh, covered it up. Oh god, that bit is just gets your heart going. It really does. I know I'm playing a game here, and there's no consequence if it the obstacles really, but still on this game for some reason you really feel like you really don't wanna hit anything if you can help it. So riding both the throttle and the brake there at the same time through there. Getting tipped in early down here. I missed the instruction from the co-driver, but I actually made a massive mistake there. It's not too bad. Dropped about a second.
6 left long, opens of a jump, extra long, opens of a jump.
Trying to keep those jumps under control. You can have a big moment if you get your steering messed up or landing off a jump when you don't really need to. Oh my god! Oh, got that turned in nicely in the end.
Into 6 right, very long, 30.
6 right, another jump.
Extra long, tightens 4, into 4
Not much of a jump there.
And 4 right. Into 4 left long, tightens turn 3. Opens of a crest, into 4 right, and 6 left, 80, 4 left, slow 70,
Bit slow through that bit.
1 right.
Oh, hard on the brakes, a bit too hard maybe, but down too many gears as well. I think I ended up in first there. I'm in first again now.
Right.
Not wrong with first, I suppose.
1 left,
Bit unnecessary sometimes though. Get down these bales, I remember this bit.
right, opens 80.
Oh, clip the bale but I got round, not too bad.
Slow 60, 3 left long, tightens turn 1, don't cut.
Oh,
40, gravel, 5 right, over crest.
I don't know what happened there, I just didn't turn in to the second apex.
Into caution 40, 3 left over crest. Opens. Into 6 right long of a crest, into 6 left long, opens, keep middle of a big jump, 30, 6 right of a
Middle
crest,
of the jump,
into
oh.
immediate 6 left, 100 of a jumps, 4 right long, tightens, opens of a crest, into 3 left,
There it is.
keep right of a 30, 6 left, 30,
Back into there, got it stopped there.
into 6 left, extra long.
We'll dab a brake through there just to settle the car, make sure it don't go wild. Probably unnecessary, but just felt necessary to me. Probably not to a better driver like, they'd probably be flat for all this, but I just can't do it, I'll be honest. It's such a weird game, this. I've never had an experience like it in that regard. I'm actually like slightly scared at times. I couldn't imagine what it must be like in VR. Not that it's supported on this game, but if it was.
Into slow, turn 3 right tightens narrow. Into 3 left of a jump.
It'd probably be one of the best games going on VR, to be fair, if it did have VR support, so I imagine there'll probably be and the amount of complaints about it as well, apparently, so I've heard. Anyway, I'll shut up.
50. Turn unseen, 1 right narrow. Into 5 left of a crest. Into 2 right
Down too many gears there.
200.
It's hard to
Through houses.
keep your gears right all the time, all the way through the stage. It really is. So many gear changes. And it's hard to know what gear you're in as well half of the time, so I didn't know where I was going there, but I managed to get it stopped probably about as much as I needed to. And probably a little bit more. Where's this unseen right? It is unseen as well, that was bloody unseen right. Him to reverse as fast as possible, on the brakes, back into first, and off we go. Try and minimise that time loss.
Into gravel, 5 right, opens, 70, crest.
Thing is, when you have a mistake like that, you miss the call from the next corner because he's already said it. You don't say it again. You don't know what's coming on that next corner when you get going. Jump.
50.
Oh, no.
Caution slow. Keep middle of a jump. 30. 3 left long.
Middle of a jump. Oh,
Opens.
tightens.
80.
Oh my god, no. Oh, I knew it were coming almost. I just couldn't see it coming. Is this the right way? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, for God's sake, this is... I was doing alright. There's quite a few greens on the left-hand side. Yeah, left-hand side there. Some of the sections I've done were quite fast. Need to blink again, my eyes are getting a bit dry. Come on, keep it clean now. Bit of a shame to throw this away now.
Keep middle of a crest. Into 4 right. Opens. 50. 6 right of a crest. Bumps. 30.
Keeping it down for that.
3
Right.
right of a crest.
I was on the outside there.
Keep right of a crest. Caution slow. 30. Turn. Hairpin left. 30. 6 left. And 6 right.
I don't know why, but I prefer a hairpin left to a hairpin right.
Keep middle of a
I love a hairpin
crest.
left.
80. 6 right long. Opens of a jump. Extra long.
It was something to do with the fact that I'm right-handed if I thought about it technically or something.
6 right long of a crest. 100. Flat right. To keep left of a crest. 40. 6 left of a finish.
Oh, go that bit
70.
fast.
To stop.
That end is bloody fast. That's good. That was good. This guy's
That's
scared.
it. Championship win. Fantastic.
Oh, well, you know, yeah. One rally stage and I've won the championship. Wish it were that easy. Yeah, so that's against AI, I think. That's why I've ended up in first there, but let's see if we can... Nah, I think that's it. You can't actually. I think I've got on here, actually. Need a drink again. Last little sip of gin. Minute down, 1 minute 15, well 16, 1 minute 17 really down on the leader, so big improvements to be made here. And look, if you actually go up the leaderboard, they're in the same kind of cars as well, not in any faster cars or anything. So yeah, a lot of improvement for me to make. Need to iron out those big mistakes. I need to just get rid of those altogether, but it's a lot of concentration going into this. A lot of concentration. It's hard to keep up. I'll be honest, it's hard to keep it going and keep your focus all the way through all these stages. That's where the little mistakes start creeping in, like you just have a little lapse of concentration here and there, and And in my case, it's when I stop listening to Co-Driver. I don't know why. I tune out of the Co-Driver for some reason, and I just stop noticing his calls. And all of a sudden, I find myself struggling my way through 5 or 6 corners till I realise, oh yeah, I can get back on it. Anyway, 9 stages, no thanks. 9 stages, no thanks. 9 again. Oh, great, yeah. Might actually be forced to do some career here, or some rallycross. I do like rallycross, but too easy last time I did it. I might have to turn up the AI a bit. I think I put it on 90 actually, and then another go, and it was too bloody hard. I don't know what to do now. So I'm going to go time trial, see where we can get around the rallycross track. So, one that I know, so I've got a chance of actually putting in decent times. Let's go. Where's the actual? Oh, there. Metet, top left, Belgium. Canada. So, where's. Which one's that? Silverstone? I'm not familiar with Silverstone, although I know. I have been around it on Project Cars too, but not overly familiar with it. Some of these rallycross tracks I am though, like that one, which is one of my personal favourites actually. I might go that one. Did that the other day, I quite liked it. A nice little speaks for itself. Hell, I always quite like this, and it's a good one. There's quite a big jump in this. Let's just go to hell. Go to hell, man. Let's see if we can get in the faster cars. Oh, I saw someone driving that online, and I'm like, how have they found that? I haven't seen that. It's not the fastest, sir. But probably incredibly good fun. See what we can actually have. We'll go for. I just want to. I'm kind of tempted with that, but no, I came in here thinking rallycross, so I'll just stick to what we're going to do with the intention of doing that. Plus, I want to do the fastest time thing. I want to get the fastest time, really. Let's go for. Scooby's interesting. Do I go Scooby? Can you see the leaderboard? Let's have a look. See what everyone else has been driving. So Megane, basically, fastest car. Let's go in the Megane. Let's give it a go. Megane. Don't know if anyone watches rallycross in real life, but it's worth a watch if you don't. It's absolutely class. It's only short races, but some legendary drivers in it as well. Sebastian Loeb, 9 times world rally champion. I'll repeat that, I've said this before in another video. 9 times world rally champion. You just take a second to think about that, and just absolutely ridiculous. Rallying the full season, every stage, well not every stage, obviously make mistakes, but all in all, 9 seasons. And I think 4 or 5 of them or something, I can't remember the exact stats, I'm not very good with stats, but 4 or 5 of them were consecutive seasons as well. So, yeah. So it looks like I've got 8 laps to get in fast laps around here. Just think I start when I start, whenever I cross the line. So, but yeah, there's some other really good drivers in there as well. To mention Kristoffersson, which I think he's done a few times, where you can. There's like, I forget now, 6 is it, or 8 qualifying rounds, and then there's like 2 or 3 main races, forget the exact numbers, but 2 main races I think after 4 qualifying rounds, I think that's what it is. And the Kristoffersson, whatever his first name is, I'm not particularly familiar with him if I'm honest, but Kristoffersson, I think he's done 6 in a row, you know, so he's won each qualifying round against other people. This is not driving around on your own, so each round's a race, even though it's qualifying, and then like if you get through and where you land and your points and everything get you through to the final basically. And then the final ends up being 2 6-lap races instead of 4-lap races, and Kristoffersen's won 6, all, bloody hell, I'm struggling to get this out. Kristoffersen's won every single qualifying, so all 4 qualifying things and 2 races, and he's done it numerous times. Can't remember how many times, but it's just, so he's the bad boy at it. Even though you've got the likes of Sebastian Loeb, I think there's Marcus Gronholm, I could be mistaken with that. I think he might be back in rallying actually, but there's other people that I can't remember the names now off the top of my head. Petter Solberg. There's other good rally, legendary rally drivers basically racing in the World Rallycross Championship. So if you're interested, check it out. I'm not telling anyone. I'm not patronising people. Hopefully, if you know, you know. I don't mean to bore you, but yeah, just for those people out there that aren't aware that this is an actual sport that does go on with ridiculous overtakes, ridiculous driving, ridiculously good drivers, and really good cars to watch. So yeah, check it out if you didn't know. Said I knew this track, and I do. Bit wide, very wide in fact. Not particularly used to the car though. This is a lot wider. This section seems a lot wider than it was on the game that I learned it on. Can't remember what game it was now. Project Cars probably. Little jump at the end there. Let's go Joker lap. Let's get used to the Joker. I know I'm trying to do time trial here, but just for future, I haven't been around this on this game yet, so just to see if it's any different to the other games where I've played Rallycross. It seems exactly the same, must be quite realistically modelled to be that similar. Oh, the exit of there isn't quite the same. You used to be able to get away with a mass exit. Well, going into there is a lot wider than it was on the other game, but other than that, this last corner is a good one. Other than that, it's pretty similar. So yeah, loving the Rallycross car. I can't even remember what I went in now. Oh, the Megane. Aim is to do a backwards entry at some point into one of these corners. Always good to see the backwards entry, one of my personal favourites. If you're talking anything drifting or rallying. Won't be the only one saying that. We all love our jumps and stuff, but can't beat a backwards entry. Let's try and do it. Oh, not quite. Could probably do it on this corner to be fair. Could probably do it around there. This one's a bit too... Probably do it there as well. Anyway, stop thinking about backwards entries. Sounds a bit rude as well. What I mean, if you don't know, it's going into the cars like facing backwards, going into the corner almost really, and then you hit the throttle. Well, you're hitting the throttle anyway, but you gain traction from the spinning wheels, and you start going in the right direction all of a sudden, and basically looks cool as hell. Feels awesome to do. Let's try and do it in this one. Not quite. Can't go fast enough into that corner, I don't think, to be able to do it actually, thinking about it. This one's more the one. So that was kind of the thing that I'm talking about. Not quite backwards, but it's, you're tipping it into the maximum angle you think you can hold the car out through the corner basically. And it's enjoyable if you can pull it off. It's always good fun. It's not the easiest thing to drive like that all the time. It's certainly not the fastest way to go around, but bloody good fun doing it. And it is kind of necessary on this track actually, in certain corners, especially this one. You need to pull the handbrake on this corner. I pulled it way too early, that's a really bad example, but You do need to pull the handbrake in some of these corners. Not particularly around here. Maybe I've been. I don't even know when I pull it, if I'm honest. I pull it all the time, I think. When I say pull it, I haven't actually got a handbrake. I'm talking about a button on my steering wheel. So just if you're on the pad or anything, don't feel jealous. Or on a wheel yourself and you're thinking, oh, I need to invest in a handbrake all of a sudden. Well, I haven't bothered, and I've been doing this kind of stuff for ages. I've always felt like a button is actually quite capable of doing the job. I've seen other people complaining about that kind of stuff, but each to their own. I always think I'm not going to mock them. If you want a proper expensive handbrake just to pull every now and again, then I can buy one. But I'm tight, pretty tight. So being from Yorkshire, I've got long arms. Short arms, long pockets. I can't reach my wallet, and yeah, other than buying, I have these weird Saturday mornings sometimes when I've been drinking the night before, and I wake up in the morning and I just think, oh, right, I'm going to buy this. Hence buying wheels and all sorts of different things. I've ended up with all sorts over the years, just randomly buying them on a Saturday morning. Get out of bed. Before I get out of bed, I've spent like 600 quid on something. I'm like, oh, well, at least it'll be here in a few days and I'll enjoy it. And then go for the rest of the day thinking, bloody hell, better have like noodles for dinner, and I better have, no, do you want to go to the pub? No, not really. I've just spent 600 quid before 8 o'clock in the morning, so... Anyway, enough about me. Let's actually concentrate on a bit of driving for a change. What have I just done there? I don't even know what I've done. That rallycross spin. Let's see where I came. Yeah, that's no good to me. Where we're at, you know, let's have a look on the leaderboard. So 372. Bloody hell, it's close. So only 2 seconds off. So 2 seconds to make through 1 lap. Let's get it done. 2 seconds to make. So we're looking at a 33. I'm going to say 3 minutes. A 33 second lap basically. If we get within 33, I'll be happy. So let's restart and go for it. To be neater and use the throttle better, not use the handbrake quite as much as I've been. Still use it, but not quite as much. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the lights. I'm so used to it. So this first lap's just a warm up lap really. I've already lost the time from the standing start there. And if you can see my ghost in front of me. Good to ghost on this game. Seems to work quite well. Don't distracted too much. Actually quite ghosted, if that makes sense. Some ghosts like are solid, and then you get closer to them, and they I think that's what it's like on Gran Turismo, if I remember rightly. Yeah, the ghosts are like solid, and then you get closer to them, and then they kind of ghost, and it can get a bit annoying if you're close. If you're following it very closely as well, it can distract you quite a lot when it's like that. Keep this tidier. That were better on the throttle there, not waiting as long. Still my ghost is there though. Let's get this so I can straight line it out up. So got the turn done early, so I can just ram it up that hill basically. Ram it's the wrong word. That last corner's a beauty. I like it. You just wait for that traction. I'm turning in too early here, I know I am. It's time to be going through this first corner. I've gained a little bit there, but there's definitely more to be gained. Came up green, telling me I'm faster. I didn't get a chance to have a look and concentrating. So it felt like I bogged down a bit in third there, so I had to drop into second to regain any power. Aim it at that apex and straighten it out. Yep. Over the jump. Again, I broke too early, I think. I'm close to the apex, so that's gained me time, definitely. Not too bad through there either. Feeling like I do some lap. Let's keep it going. Down into second this time early, so I've got the power. Get that turned in early, let's get a wide entry into here so we can actually carry a bit of speed. That's a better lap, altogether. Happy with that one. Even though I don't know what that difference means. It's probably, I hope I beat my Ghost. I hope I didn't end up falling back to my Ghost there. Trying to keep it tidy through there. Let's get this corner better. I'll keep going wide on it. I've gone too wide again. I need to nail that apex. It's time to begin there. Let's get this for an apex. Oh, that's a line. If you can carry that line, that's got to be faster, surely. If you can continuously do that line. Oh, look at that through there as well. That was good. I've already messed up into the coming onto the straight, so that's why I'm already behind my time, but oh, this is good. Still keeping up with my Ghost even though I've dropped back at the start, so I'm happy I'm driving quite well here. That tells me consistently as well to be that close to my Ghost all the time. So let's brake later. Take a bit of a wider line in and try and straight line it out a bit more. That's better. I haven't got a long straight to carry any speed into there, so it's straight on the brakes and handbrake again. Let's get this neater. I need to get this neater. So that's better. That is better. Click the apex there. So I'm nearly 0.3 up on my time. Got to get this turned in there, carry my speed through here. So yeah, I ended up over 0.3 up. So not a bad lap. I've improved. Oh, why not? I know this track well enough I suppose. Did it by accident, but we'll stay in it. I like the fact that the engine sounds different from the different views. Go to the rear, you know, like the camera that follows the car sounds different again. You get more exhaust noise that way, you get to see the exhaust popping and stuff. It's good. Good to hear the anti-lag properly. Sounds like the engines are broken in these kind of cars because of anti-lag, but yeah. I love anti-lag. Oh, what an invention. Right, do I do it again? Another 8 laps? Where did I come this time? So I'm up to, where were I before? Can't remember where I was. 235th now, pretty sure I've improved there. Yeah, I'm less than 2 seconds down, so there's definitely more time to be had. Is there a, yeah, see if I can tweak the car a bit. So, I've not actually gone through all this yet, so interesting for me to actually have a look. I'm not going to mess about with it, it feels fine for the actual weight drive, so just want to maybe get more out of the gears or take a bit of the downforce off if there is a choice to do that. Braking force, no, it feels fine really. I don't want to mess about with anything. The car feels alright to me really. Could be a little more open I suppose. Used to use that setting in project cars a lot, LSD preload, for being able to get starts right so you could nail the throttle at the start and it didn't wheel spin too much. Right, so I'm not going to mess about with individual gears, I'm just going to go which way is it on this game. A short ratio will improve acceleration but reduce top speed. So what am I doing? Let's go even shorter than we were, even though rallycross cars really don't need it, but I'm going to go even shorter than we were on the gearing so it's even faster accelerating. Just to make the most of those slow exits through the hairpins. A lot of hairpins on this, so don't need to be too fast on the straights because they're in a long straight anyway, so more focus towards the acceleration. I might even take it a bit further, which I am. See how that works. Oh, let's see if there's anything else actually whilst we're at it. Just Why stop there? Feels fine for everything else like that. Suspension, everything, a bit of jumps and bumps, fine. No problem with anything like that. Let's try and gain a bit of time from the ride height. Drop that a little bit. So we're on 5mm, so it's down to 6 points. So it's quite dramatic drops for each click. Could firm up. No, let's not mess about. Rear ride height will alter as well. Bring that down. Same amount. Think the car can take it. Might just give me that little bit more speed. Just being that bit lower. Centre of gravity and aerodynamically. I'm going to go back to the other view just to try and get some good times in. Already it does feel different on the gears. Even sounds a bit different, I think. Oh, didn't get in second there. That's why I ended up going so wide. I had no power to bring me back to the apex. Seem to be driving alright today, but my gear changes aren't the best. Stamped the brake with both feet then, I don't know why. I kind of didn't brake at all. I actually stamped on my own foot a bit. Clever of me. That's the challenge when you go between left foot braking and right foot braking all the time. Not standing on your own feet at some point where you go for both feet on the brakes. What I mean is I'm on right foot braking now for anyone that's interested. Gone back to my track style and right foot braking everywhere. Get the braking done before the corner, get it turned in this case grab the handbrake and plant the throttle again. Oh, that's good. Right, let's make this a good lap. That's a good first corner, I'm not going to do that often. Nice, close to the apex there. This is the one, let's make it a good one. Get it stopped. Back on the power early, yeah, bring it round with the power, that was good. Make sure we get to the inside here, yeah, it's good as well. And again, lining it up for that late apex, waiting for the traction, so beat our time but not by a massive amount. Again, could be improved, good through there again. Good through there, I feel like I'm in a bit of a rhythm now. Oh, wide there, but not too wide, I'm still carrying the speed. Back, drop back from a ghost though. If anyone's interested in why I thought it's a good idea to start broadcasting these rally things anyway, because it's not what I've done so far. I've been doing purely Gran Turismo stuff pretty much. But yeah, it's just good fun, so why not? And yeah, like I said earlier, touched on earlier in the video or the stream, again I've gone blank concentrating, and that cigarette that took me a long time to smoke's not helped. And I feel like I'm in the zone a bit more. It's hard to focus on other things when you're in the zone properly. So I need to make this last one a good one out of these 8 laps, otherwise I'll end up doing this all day. And I have time, so I would end up doing it as well. I can get a bit addicted to these kind of things, just trying to beat my time sometimes. I know the time's there. I know I've had it in other laps and then thrown it away in the last corner or something as well, so then you know the time's there in the car, you know you can do it. So then it's redoing those laps to get that first couple of corners right, so then not mess up the start at the ends like you did the time when you felt like you've nailed it. And it all gets very hypnotic in a way. It's quite good that you're only doing 8 laps and it stops you. So, improving slightly on my time. I wonder if we can delve a bit further into this leaderboard and see if there's any setup information that you can get. So, I know in other games, if you go towards the top guys, and it certainly does it on F1, which is another Codemasters game, you can like look, you can either have their ghost, or you know, you can download their settings. Don't look like you can do it on either. Leaderboard options, find me, view profile now. So no option to do it on this game, it's a shame. But yeah, other games you can put the ghost on it, it's brilliant. So you can like pick the fastest guy in the world. I think it's Project Cars 2 you can do it on. You can pick like the fastest guy in the world's time on time trial and then try and keep up with ghost basically. And I've put in some top 10 times before, believe it or not, on Project Cars and Project Cars 2, just by doing that. Putting a lot of laps in to do it, don't get me wrong, I'm not doing it like first lap or anything. But yeah, in certain Ferraris around like Monza and tracks like that, I think I actually, if I remember rightly, anyway, I'm going back a bit, but if I remember rightly, I actually did some pretty good times and put in a top 10 time at one point. And I remember looking like a few days later and thinking, oh, I hope I'm still top 10, because obviously people are always like have a chance to improve on their times as well. And so I went back to like check, and it were because I were on the game, and I won, and I was like, oh. And so I ended up getting back on it and trying again, and I got myself even higher up because of it. In fact, I used my own ghost in that time round because I knew, like, well, first place is unachievable in a way. Like, it's just in the Ferrari that I was doing, the particular Monza one, and that's what I'm thinking about. We're just without traction control or anything, just so sensitive on the throttle out of that second corner of the chicane. If anyone knows Monza, the first chicane down after the straight, after the start finish straight, the second corner coming out of there, you've got to be so hesitant, obviously, and especially without traction control in like a 600 horsepower Ferrari, GT3 Ferrari, and with no traction control, like I say, and yeah, just having to feather it out of there so slowly. But that was the difference in the lap, so getting that corner right was all the difference to actually gaining that. There's like places up the leaderboard. So I think like the first couple of attempts got me into, you know, because I knew the track in the cars is a pretty good car and I like it, so I got quite high up to even with the first couple of attempts. But then I started trying to beat it and build my way up. So did end up in the top 10 at one point. Probably not if I went back and looked now. I've forgotten all about it now, but if I went back, probably won't be. So yeah, where have I got to? So 207th. Do I have another go and try and break the top 200? I don't know. Feeling another track and another drink, to be honest. I'm getting dry, I'm talking that much. I'm gonna finish my gin. But the kitchen's 2 floors down, so it's a bit annoying. I'm gonna do one last thing and then call it a do, I think. And probably play a bit of Gran Turismo later. Gonna go. Do I have a Rallycross event? I'd do something in one of the slower cars. It's more entertaining in a way. I know that sounds a bit silly to some people, maybe just go fast all the time, but what shall I do? I'm gonna go back to Poland, I think. I just can't, I'm getting slightly addicted to Poland. The stages are just exciting. So look at that, it looks pretty bloody fast straight away. A couple of corners at the beginning, a massive straight. I know it won't be straight when I'm actually on it, but alright, let's go into something a bit more modest. Let's go into some Group B car actually, see if I'm doing any Group B. A lot of cars. I know I downloaded the car, I didn't actually look what you got, I just bloody pressed download like, but I know I probably got more because of buying the deluxe version or whatever it is. I've only just realised this is the first time I've streamed. Another person's just joined and there's actually 4 people watching. I thought I was there talking to myself. So I'm surprised. Anyway, yeah. Glad you're here. Nice to join, mate. Welcome. I don't know what to pick. I feel some pressure now. Oh god. Actual people watching me. What am I gonna pick? I'm tempted. I don't know, I'm a bit undecided at the moment, as you can see. Do we go into... what's that? I'm gonna do something I haven't done yet. I haven't been in any of these cars yet. These, what category are they? Rally GT. Let's give them a shot, see if they're any fun. What do we go for? I'm tempted for the Aston. I don't know why, but looks like the most boring out of the liveries, but I don't know, balls to it. That looks like an absolute idiotic car, so let's go for that. Nearly 9 miles. What have I just done? Oh, bloody 9 miles. Yeah, should look at these things a bit closer. That's a long stage. Looks like if you go off here, you could go forever and not hit anything. The amount of fields. Right, so Poland. Not a lot to say about it really, other than Jesus Christ, it's fast.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Completely new car to me. Probably bear with me. I'm not the best driver. Oh my god. Handbrake's a no-go then. Oh my god, the accelerator's a no-go then. What the hell? Right. So this is a different car altogether. See if we can get used to it quickly. Get that left foot braking going again.
100 past junction.
Hovering over it with the right there.
Into 6 left long. 30. 6 right over crest.
I keep picking the same stage. I need to pick a different stage in Poland.
6 right, extra long. Into narrow, 5 left.
Oh, this car is... I'm not sure the steering wheel's actually doing anything. Right. Let's give myself a chance. It's nowhere near as grippy as I was expecting it to be.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. And
So I guess this is
gravel into 4 left long, 30.
Oh bloody hell!
4 right long, tightens over crest into 6 left.
This is yeah. I quite like cars like this. Instantly, it's a challenge.
5 right.
It's something to hone into. That's how I describe it anyway. Probably the wrong word to use, but honing into like driving this car. So it's all about throttle response on this car. It seems straight away. It's all about what to do with the throttle more than anything else. You're trying to control everything with the throttle and how much you give it and balancing it and not planting it too much. I don't think I've put it fully down yet. I'm literally just flicking it from time to time and then braking when I need to.
50.
So yeah, to put it fully down.
Left long, 50.
Put it fully down now, it's down now. So wait, oh, and then it's scary. So it takes a long time to put it fully down because of you just don't need to.
60.
And especially around the corner.
Flat left of a jump, 30. 6 left long, opens of a jump, extra long.
There's a lot of bridges on this stage
50.
that you have to cross and they're pretty narrow. And I've got
left
quite a wide boy car that's uncontrollable, so the bridges will be interesting later on.
30.
Titans, I remember this bit.
6 right,
Oof.
into 4 left, tightens
And again,
rest.
oh god, it's
Into
wild
6
at the
right,
rear.
very long, 30.
I dared to touch the handbrake into there. I only pressed it in for a split second though.
Tightens 4, into 4 right, and 4 right.
Oh god, it gets hectic. I feel like I get out of breath on the mic as well. I feel like I've got to shut up a bit just to catch my breath.
Into 4 right, and 6 left, 80.
Oh.
4 left, slow 70, turn unseen, 1 right. Tarmac, 300.
Oh no.
Keep
Sorry,
right,
co-driver,
into
just killed you.
1 left, between bales.
Oh, that's cool. I keep in that view.
6 right.
Oh,
Opens 8.
completely got a bit excited by the view and got that corner. Luckily, in time trial, unlike the daily stages or anything like that, you can the online ones you can just restart. So
5.
give this a completely different
3, 2,
perspective and have another go.
and turn 1 right.
Or even more so with the steering wheel, so you can see the wheel a bit more.
30.
See what I'm doing on the wheel.
4 right long.
Thought about buying a PS4 camera.
50.
I don't know if you can buy any others that might be better for the job, so if anyone knows, leave a comment, that'd be handy to know. I can't imagine the PS4 camera is amazing, but probably good enough for the job, but seems expensive. If I can get one that's better, that's cheaper, or about the same price that's better, then I'll buy that instead. So it'd be good to know if anyone knows about that kind of stuff. I'm clueless, give me an idea. Drop me a little comment.
30. 6 right, extra long, tightens. Into 6 left.
Ooh.
6 right.
So this stage is so fast in an R5 car, but it feels pretty tame in this because you just haven't got the grip to be able to chuck it into the fast corners like you can in the other cars. But it makes it a different stage altogether, really, I suppose. Feels a bit more like a Great Rally 1 stage for some reason, I don't know why.
30.
Oh, I keep missing that instruction to go left there, so I left it very late and managed to get round. Just about.
Flat left of a jump, 30. 6
Whoop.
left long,
There we go.
opens of a jump, extra long, opens of a jump, 50.
Right, I've decided
6 right, into 6 left of a crest jump.
I'm not going to be all hesitant now. I'm going to full Colin McRae this stage, see how well I can actually do full attack.
6 right,
Maybe a bit too aggressive straight away. But from now on, full Colin McRae style, full attack style it. See how late I can brake and wide. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Oh, let's just shut up about that. Don't even mention Colin McRae and myself in the same sentence. What am I thinking? That's Colin McRae looking down on me there, just saying, no, you can't put us two in the same sentence, pal. I'm going to make you spin on your game. So, cheers for that, Colin. Nice input from you. Glad to see you still watching over us all. I don't know why I'm saying that, I don't believe in God whatsoever, but that's the general ethos of society. Oh, he's watching down on you.
Left, 80. 4 left, slow 70, turn unseen, one right.
Also means that Jimmy Savile's watching down on you, bear in mind. If you think like that.
300. Keep right into turn.
With your religious views.
Between bales.
Anyway, I'm going to go down that road. Maybe another time. When I've had a few beers, but I've only had one gin, so there's no excuse. And this car, I'm not enjoying it, I'll be honest. I want to get out of it, and I might as well, because I want to enjoy my gaming. It seemed like I don't have as much time as I used to do these days, despite the fact that I find a lot of time to game. I still feel like I'm time poor with my gaming, even though I've been sat here for about 2 hours, nearly 3 almost. Fucking hell, I better go to the pub soon. Just check my phone, make sure I haven't got any messages out. No, nobody loves me. Right. Do I go to the pub? What do I do? I'm getting a bit indecisive. I need to find something that entices me, excites me a bit. So I'm getting a bit, I don't know, didn't say it, bored. I'm like that though, don't think that it's a game. I can be a bit like that with a lot of games. What's this? One stage? Right, I'm going to do that. That's the only daily thing I can do that's still left. These daily things earn you quite good money as well. So tomorrow or whenever, yeah, after the day that you've done it. So tomorrow if I log on, I'll have a load of money to collect from these events that I've done. Jesus Christ, I hate this car. I've already driven this car and it's absolutely, I think it's worse than that one that I've just been driving. To drive, it's probably not a worse car, don't get me wrong, it's probably an excellent car in the right hands, but in my hands, it's incompetence hands, it's just too wild at the rear to control. But let's give it a go anyway, why not? What we've got to lose, apart from our pride in thinking we're good at this game, which obviously we're not. Consider myself half decent at Dirt Rally 1, but I've been well and truly put back in my place with Dirt Rally 2, back to novice category. That's how it feels for me anyway. I feel like I've got a lot of work to do to be fast on this game if I want to get better at it. Don't get me wrong, I can drive, I can turn corners, but to actually start putting in really good times, I've got to get better at my left foot braking especially. And more of the fact that I'm using that and dance it more around the corners with the brakes and the throttle, and especially in cars like this is where it probably makes all the difference, that kind of technique. If you're really good at that kind of technique, and as real life rally drivers are, then yeah, it's probably quite easy to drive a car like this in reality. But for me, I find it quite difficult. Anyway, I'm talking myself out of this bloody stage before I even started it, so let's just get on with it. This is only shakedown. A little practice before I get into the full stage. I feel like I'm shouting, but it's pretty loud in my headphones, so I do apologise if that's the case. It can be too quiet at times as well, so I'd rather be a bit audible than just a stuttering. I'll just shut up, I don't need to talk. Right, concentrate on this.
50.
Oh, my wrist.
Opens 30.
Bloody hell. Nearly snapped my frigging wrist. Jesus Christ, the way the back end went then, I wasn't expecting it, and had my thumb in the wheel and went with the wheel. Ah, that hurt. I'm alright, don't worry. Don't send the ambulance quite yet.
To stop. Well done.
Got a letter from Murray Walker today complimenting my commentary skills. True story, that. Won't say anymore, just leave it there. Anyone knows that Murray, anyone that knows Murray, which I'm sure if anyone, the few people that might watch this, what am I on about now? I'm going down a dangerous road of actually unleashing my personality, which is a bit weird. But yeah, anyway, Murray Walker sent me a letter this morning complimenting my commentary, so yeah, it was nice to hear from him. Not at all a lie. Don't know what you're on about. completely true. I'll get the letter printed off as soon as I've written it. I mean, I could show you the letter if he came round. Go! Bit too early there, Murray.
6 right long, opens over crest 30, flat right and flat left over crest 120, 6 left over crest, very long 60.
Oh, where's my 6th gear? I'm used to.
6 left
oh
over
God!
jump,
Oh Christ! I'm in the stage as well. Shit! I forgot. I thought I'd start and shake down again. Right, let's actually get staging. That was a mistake, but not a bad one. Got away with it. At the end of the day, didn't hit a tree or anything. So slow into here. Get this hairpin right. Oh, the same bloody mistakes. Just too heavy on the throttle there. That's my fault. Again, I find this car hard to drive. It's so sensitive on the throttle at the rear end, and especially in the slow corners, it just seems to want to spin on you. But that's for me to tune into and learn. So I've had 2 moments so far considered to have lost me massive time. Anything else is just a bit of time here and there that I've lost from a bad apex or whatever. So let's try and keep it going and see where we come in the world. Or whatever, it might be against the AI this one. Let's see where we come in the world. There's always a leaderboard that you can check teams in this game, which is always good to keep an eye on.
Unseen narrow, 4 right long. Opens 30.
Oh,
Flat middle of a jump.
just headed into there wide and couldn't get it back.
6 left long.
Luckily kind of just rubbed against the wall a little bit and carried on.
6 right long. Opens over crests.
Didn't know what was coming there. Right.
4 left long. Into 4 right narrow.
Oh. Narrow, where's the narrow? I always worry when I hear a narrow.
Tarmac.
There it is.
80 over crest. Slow. Unseen turn. 1 left.
Unseen.
200.
Oh, how I'm meant to see if it's bloody
Keep right to
unseen.
chicane, 1 left. 5 right exit.
I don't know
50.
what the. I think the co-driver guy is called Colin. Phil Collins. No, I don't know what he's called. I feel like we should name him a different name. I don't feel like his name suits him. His voice seems like a bit of a
30.
Brian to me. I'd say maybe a Brian.
30. Turn 3 left long.
Well, it sounds Welsh, so it's maybe a Gwyn. Maybe a
4 right
Gwyn.
long. Opens
It could be a
30.
Gwyn, or the odds, like the Rodger bits.
6 left over jump. Into 6 right long.
Anyway,
Over crest. Opens keep middle of a jump. To
don't
jump.
kill me,
Into
don't
sudden
kill me,
caution. 2
don't
right.
kill me, oh! Shouldn't have said anything.
6 right long.
Oh, I'm going to
30.
say, no, that's not fair, I could have got away with that. I could have just
6 left
drove
over
in the
jump.
field for a bit
Opens of a jump
and get back
long.
on. So I've completely messed this stage up talking all the way through,
5 left.
but I want to
Into 3 right
both,
long tightens.
because I know that I can't drive this car very well. I wasn't expecting to do that well in it. I could have done better than I am, like, but sometimes it's
50.
bloody hard, this game. All the time, in fact.
6
You
right
know what I'm
long.
saying? Sometimes
Opens of a crest to keep
making
middle of a
people feel
crest.
crappy, probably.
Into 6 right.
It's always
Extra
hard
long.
as this game.
Into 6 left. 30. 4 right. Into slow. 5 left. And turn 3 right.
Right, where are you?
Opens of a crest. 30. 4 left long of a crest. Opens 100 over jumps.
Oh, big moment, big correction, completely wrong line into the barriers.
Keep left of a big jump. 30.
It's amazing how that grass makes such a noise on the side of the car there, like a big rock
Keep
or
right of a
something.
crest. Into 5 left.
Some heavy grass, I guess.
Caution. 4 right.
Cast iron
tightens,
grass.
3 of a crest. into 6 left long.
Oh, hello trees.
30.
Not satisfied with hitting you once, so we'll take you down again. Make sure that tree's dead before we carry on.
Slow. 6 left long, opens 20, turn unseen, don't cut.
My wrist's hurting now. This car's giving me some grief on the wheel, it really is.
Tarmac 50.
Oh my god, how was I meant to get around there? Barry or Gwyn or whatever we've decided to call you. Your curb driving's terrible.
1 left.
It's not my driving at all, it is your curb driving. I'm glad you're going to take the blame at the end of the stage. Just do a little spin for the fans now. Now we've messed up completely, so a few donuts. Crowd cheering there, that's good to see. And off we go again.
Turn unseen.
Not enough of that in rallying really, showboat in mid-stage. I think it'd go down well with the fans. Look at these guys, they thought I were going to hit them. I actually pulled the handbrake last second and then knocked down the barriers. So I don't know what to say after that. My wrist just want me to get to the end of the stage now.
Into turn 4 right, extra long, tightens 3.
My force feedback's definitely too heavy for this car. Oh my god, no! Oh!
30.
The light that lit up the track, I nearly hit. Ironically. I don't even need lights either, it's not even dark.
30.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, this is the worst stage I've had all day. It's just uncontrollable, this car. Saw a video the other day, who was it? Oh, a Jimmy Broadbent video saying that this car, well, some other YouTuber that I'm not familiar with, had done a video and Jimmy Broadbent kind of commented on that video and then did a video about the car. And saying like the best car in Dirt Rally 2, and they claimed this was it, I believe. You know, Mark II Escort, and I'm sure it is an awesome car, and I bet it's really fun to drive in real life and a bit more controllable than it is on this game. God, that was a long mouthful. But what was I going to say? But yeah, it's just it's not my cup of tea anyway. Put it that way. There's probably nothing wrong with it.
Of a crest.
It looked fun when that guy turned up with one at that auto test I did. Well, a few auto tests I've done. It's been there a few times.
50. 6 right. Extra long.
If anyone's interested, I did it in a Clio 1.6 Clio, 1.6 Mini.
Into 6 right.
It's got a massive exhaust on that deafens everyone, and then I did it in I've also done that little auto test. If anyone's been watching for about 3 hours, I mentioned this auto test thing. I doubt they have, but I mentioned this auto test thing I took part in. I can't be asked to explain it all again if I'm completely honest. The throat's starting to hurt, talk that much. I'm normally a pretty quiet guy.
6 right, into 5 left.
Yeah, oh god, I'm losing track of what I'm saying now. I need to stop the stream soon. I've kind of think my brain's frazzled a bit.
Into 5 left.
Too much concentration got on.
80.
I'm starting to suffer.
Into 6 right.
And this Escort Mark II is just the final straw.
50 after finish.
Oh, these trees are actually the final straw. No. A bit more wrist hurting action going on. Thanks for that, trees. Oh no, oh it's a glorious finish. Yeah, well that's one way to end it I suppose. Terrible driving and bad wrists.
Stage finished, well done.
That was agonising 9 minutes and 3 seconds. Let's see where we came. Oh. No, I'm hovering around the 650 mark. When were it yesterday or earlier today? I've done that much now. Can't remember. But yeah, I got 666, which I thought were a bit odd. Anyway, 653rd. So there's a good 600 people out there that are consistently beating me, but they're probably not hitting every rock that's out there, so that's probably why. So yeah, I'm going to have one more quick little blasts before inevitably my girlfriend sneaks up on me and makes me jump like hell and scream on camera, not on camera, on video, broadcast, whatever you want to call it. No idea what half of this stuff is, by the way. I'm just giving it a go and ended up liking it, so I've carried on. No idea what I'm doing. Literally don't either. I really don't. I know how to drive on driving games a little bit and thought, why not give commentary a go? And then it ended up really, I didn't expect it at all. I'm not that kind of person at all. I don't like standing up in front of people and talking or anything like that. I don't like being the centre of attention in any way. I'm not, I'm kind of shy guy really in real life. So I've really surprised myself. I've actually started doing this. So maybe if you've ever thought about it and had the confidence to do it, maybe I could be a bit of an inspiration to you. Just bloody have a go, why not? Life's too short to always worry about what people think and stuff. Saying that at the same time, I'm not going to be the first one to tell my mates that I've started doing these videos, I'm going to be honest. I'll hopefully they'll never find out. But yeah, it might come out one day, and hopefully I haven't made too much of a show of myself on these doing this. They'll probably realise how sad I am and how into computer games I am compared to what they thought. But yeah, I don't really care. It's something I really enjoy doing, so why not carry on doing it? Right, I keep going back into this bloody same thing, right? Mistake. And let's just finish off with a bit of rallycross, why not? I don't want to do the championship though, let's go back out. So, can I do rallycross through this? Oh, that's on mine. Can I not do rallycross, but not as a career? Oh yeah, I think this is what this is. So I'll go back to that hill, but actually do a race there. Now I've kind of tuned into the thing again. I'll just go from... Can I just jump in at any point? I'll just go from that point if that's... I don't know. What's all this about? I can't actually do... I've got to do that. How do I end that? Sorry about this. Abandoned Championship, yes. Can't remember what track it was. So... Just because I'm a massive fan, 9 times world champion, I'll just repeat that. 9 times world. Anyway, let's go to hell again. Can we go? What's the friggin' deal here? I've just cancelled it. I'm gonna go. Don't know why it's made me want to change car, but it has. All this messing. I want to go there. I want to race there. Why not? Why don't you let me? So why have I got to do that first one? Why haven't let me do that? What am I doing wrong here? Yeah, I cancelled that one. Great. So I'm forced into doing Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya, which I did the other day. I can't remember whatsoever. And I'll probably fail miserably at, but never mind. We'll have a go anyway. It's going to certainly give me a little bit of an exciting finish before I finish doing the stream. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. I wish there were people... Can I actually see? Oh, so there's 2 people watching. I can actually check every now and again. Hello, 2 people. Girls and guys. Guys, girls, whatever, whichever you are. Where's my bonnet? Rallycross, yeah. Not mess about, straight into it.
You only need to take it once. If you miss it, you'll get a time penalty.
Dun, dun, dun. Right. Again, not massively over familiar with track, so let's see how we go. I think I've set the difficulty to 90 for this, because it was a bit easy on 80 I found, so I found like I could win every race on 80 quite easily, so I put it to 90 and it seems ridiculously hard all of a sudden. But I prefer it hard, so I'm not easily winning races. Bad start there, bit delayed on the off the handbrake. Oh no! Oh! Touched the barriers there, got away with it. Just about. Where's the corner? Can't see anything. Massive plume of steam. What am I on about? Dust in front of me. I'm starting. This track's coming back to me now. So 1 lap in, I've got more of a chance on the second lap. I say 1 lap in, it hasn't come back to me. That's not the start finish straight. So I've dropped back from the park. I don't think I'm going to catch him either unless I do something very heroic at some point.
Showing consistent pace. Now let's see if we can use the clear track ahead to improve.
I think Sebastian Loeb's got this car set up all wrong really. That's probably what's happened there. That's why I've dropped back so dramatically. He's Loeb, I don't know what he's doing. He actually drives a remote control car and he just pretends he's driving it and someone else is just driving it on a game like this. Some legendary 8-year-old I believe he is, and it's a bit like one of them stick kind of situations. No one knows who he is, like a bit of a Banksy. No one knows who he is, but it has been rumoured that yeah, Sebastian Loeb never actually has driven a car before, hasn't doesn't actually have a driving licence or anything. And it's all been remotely done. It was like, it's a bit of a French experiment apparently that who is it, Citroen put all the money into, and he's not actually human. So I've just done the Joker twice, why not? When you're far behind, make yourself further behind. It's always my personal favourite strategy. Oh, backwards entry into the wall. It's parking up. Oh my god, where's the track? So terrible end to my little stream video up in here. Not the best driving all the way through it if I'm honest, but I'm looking to improve and that's why I'm putting a bit of time into this game and might as well show other people whilst I'm doing it. Putting effort into practicing if people are interested and give them a chance to watch. Sorry you've got to endure my talking all the way through it. That's just a little added bonus for you, but I'm sure it don't go down well with everyone. I'm almost annoying myself, put it that way. Just can shut up sometimes. But if people want to watch racing and listen to the car. How long is it? I'm going to say, how long is this race? It felt like an endurance race, that. Yeah, woo, let's celebrate coming last. Very positive guy, very optimistic, that guy. My pretend driver. It's not actually me in the car that you saw then, believe it or not. It's actually an animated guy. So yeah, if you didn't know, I am definitely going on too long here because I'm starting to get a bit weird. Anyway, bear with me. I like to think my weird's not that weird, but in reality it's probably really weird. So I'll keep the weirds less weird. Good job I don't have a beard. Right. I'm gonna, what am I gonna do now? I'm pretty much sick of rallying, I'll be honest, at the moment. Right now, I feel like I've played for hours, about 3 hours I think it is. It's definitely a record for my longest talking ever in life. Not just today or anything. Oh god, what do I do? What do I even do then? I'm gonna go back and do another rally stage, but get a clean stage in. Short one, but a sweet one, and do that instead. Do like my rallycross, but I need to set up the difficulty, I can't be bothered. Where is it? Before I load that up yet again. No, it's sitting there. So, where haven't I been yet? I haven't really done much Australia yet. Been to Australia as well. I haven't been to Spain yet. Someone mentioned Spain over there. Let's get involved in Spain. Is there anywhere that I recognise the name of? No. No. No, that looks rather easy compared to some of the others, so let's go for that as his last stage. How long is it, in fact, before I do that? Oh yeah, nearly 3 miles, right, I'm going to leave it after this. Let's go back to the R5 cars. Just because, why not? Proper fun. Oh, there we go, something a bit different, actually. Bolster, I'm going to go that, I haven't driven this yet. Always like the look of these cars. Why not as well? This is what games are about. I've got the choice. Why just stick to the same thing all the time? Never mess about. It's not advised on this game though. I should take my own advice at times. It's not advised just to jump in random cars all the time. It's good to get used to the car and the feel of the car over, you know, if you just drive a car for a full week, for example. You really feel the benefit of it by the end of the week. You feel like you've really know the characteristics of the car over so many miles, over so many different corners, over so many stages. That's how to do it really. It's not the best idea to jump from car to car like I'm doing now, but here, there you go.
5, 4,
so we're on
3, 2,
tarmac by the look of it.
Go. 50, 5 left, into 4 right. Keep left over 60, 4 right, very long, opens 30. 5 right of a crest, 3 left long.
Car feels good already, I like it.
Into 3 left
feels
long,
stable.
tightens 2.
It's stable.
Into
You can always have a bit of
right,
confidence in
extra
pushing.
long, tightens 4 long. Into 6 left. Into 4 right. 50 over crest, 3 left tightens, into 4 right, 100, 2 left, extra long.
Keep forgetting to look if Wales is on this. We're on the last game and I don't think it is on this. I'm a bit disappointed if it isn't really. I keep forgetting to look.
6 left, into 5 right long, tightens, opens long, 80. 5 left, extra long, into 4 right, into 2 left tightens, into caution, 2 right tightens, 2 left, keep left over 100, over crest, 6 right long, 150.
Going this car, it's good, nice and easy compared to other things I've been driving. Quite simple
left,
to just jump in and drive. Oh,
right long,
saying that, here we go, first massive
right.
incident.
Into 5 right long.
Never mind, we're running time trial. It just reduces our chance of being anywhere near the top.
50,
On the leaderboard, that is.
4 left tightens.
On the world leaderboard.
Into 6 right long. Opens
No
60,
doubt they would say in America.
4 left long. Big cut. Into 4 right long. Opens 30. 4 right
Oh,
narrow.
Jesus, that was
Into
close to
4
that wall.
left, 5
Saw
right
it early
cut,
enough to avoid
into
it though.
4 left long. 50. 2 right long.
Oh, I have moments like that, and I've started noticing this. I have moments like just missing that wall, and I feel like, oh, I've just got away with that. And for some reason, something happens in my brain, and it gives
60,
me this
caution, don't cut.
couple of corners after, like, it gives me this, I can't control the car properly anymore. I don't know what it is, it sounds like an excuse, but that genuinely feels like to me. I get away with like a little mistake or something, and then there's just a bigger one to follow afterwards because I've got away with that first one. I don't quite know what it is, but I need to sort it out. Anyway, I did quite enjoy that, so I'm going to do that stage again and then call it a do. Restart. Oh, I should have looked at the leaderboard, never mind. Personal best, I know what it is, so if I beat my time, it's good.
5, 4, 3.
Can definitely beat that as well. Massive moment where I went off there.
50,
Gave me a penalty, I think, for going back on.
Into 4 right.
I think I can go back to right foot braking on this as well. It's a bit more like an open road.
30. 5 right of a crest, 3 left long. Into 5 right, into 3 left long, tightens 2. Into 6 right.
Bit of understeer, but lifted off a little bit.
4 long. Into 6 left. Into 4 right, 50 over crest, 3 left tightens.
Feel like this car very responsive.
4 right.
Don't know what it's like on the gravel, but
2 left.
feels good on the road here.
Opens and tightens. Into 4 right long. Into 2 left.
Close to my ghost, so no time gained yet. Waiting for that mistake from my ghost. So I can overtake.
Opens long, 80.
Get a bit of time.
5 left, extra long. Into 4 right. Into 2 left tightens. Into caution, 2 right tightens. 2 left. Keep left over 100. Over crest. 6
Stages, I like it. This is I'd recommend this if anyone's watching that is a bit of a novice and don't feel confident in rally games. Oh, I've done the same again. I keep talking at that same point and missing the call. Let's restart. I'm on last go at it. Yeah, I'd recommend this stage. It's quite a simple stage. Don't mean that in any disrespect to anyone, but yeah, it's quite a simple stage. So a good way of learning to get used to the car.
3, 2, 1.
Quite fast as well, so you have to get the feel of the car at high speed, whether you're on the pad or especially on the wheel.
Opens 30. 5 right of a crest, 3 left long.
I'm yet to actually go in and set up my force feedback settings. I've just completely left them. I put my wheel, you know, started the game basically, recognised my wheel, made sure they recognised it, calibrated it. I haven't actually gone into the force feedback settings and touched anything. I think it feels really good, not in every car. I think that Ford Escort could be probably improved by the force feedback a little bit, but yeah, in the R5 cars I feel like it's absolutely perfect, so don't really want to mess about too much with it at the same time. But I do need to have a look because I'm probably missing details that I should probably be able to tune into this wheel and be able to feel a bit more. Don't really feel many of the bumps in this, if I'm honest. I'm just feeling the force feedback around the corners and the oversteer, understeer and all the little moments and stuff. Definitely know when you tap a wall or something like that, you feel it in the wheel. Just giving you an example there, tapping the barrier. That's all I was doing. So miles behind my ghost. But I don't really care, it's good fun this stage. So let's get this one this time. Oh, only just, and then hit the opposite side. So I managed to get about 20 metres further maybe before crashing. After the corner that I've crashed at twice already. So quite impressive I thought. I managed to get that little bit further, that shows progress. Before I crashed.
Into 6 right long, opens 60.
I'm joking there by the way, it was absolutely terrible. Keep making the same mistakes on the same corners. It's not how you want to be approaching this game.
30, 4 right narrow.
I remember this bit being narrow, like I just said.
4 left long, 50, 2 right long.
Good fun though, going through a town on this game. It feels really like a town as well. Feels like, oh, sorry guys.
60,
hit and run, let's go. Don't think anyone saw us. Them guys are on the floor crying. I've just got to watch out for the ambulance maybe coming the other way, but other than that, I think we've got away a bit. It's a bit of a shame really because we were wearing high visibility jackets, so I've got no excuse if it actually ends up in court. Oops. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Hopefully if you joined me, you've enjoyed it, and I've been ADG123. I need to promote myself a little bit more maybe. Don't mention it all the way through 3 hours. I've been ADG123, or check out my YouTube, which is ADG. I said that wrong there, ADG. And yeah, I'm enjoying Dirt Rally 2, so I'll probably do a bit more of this. I won't record everything I do. I want to get a bit better on privately before I do some more recording maybe, but yeah, I'll put some more Dirt Rally 2 stuff up, and into league racing as well. So if you're interested, check out other videos on my channel, league racing and replays and all sorts of different stuff I've done. I've only started about coming up to 3-4 weeks maybe ago doing commentary, so I'm kind of new to it. I feel like I'm still finding my feet, although I've done quite a lot of videos now. So yeah, if you're interested in following my journey through like learning commentary and trying to grow myself as a bit of a YouTube video kind of person, mainly based around PS4, then give us a follow, subscribe, and yeah, keep in touch with my videos, and I'll keep them coming. Anyway, if you've liked it, give it a like. Take care. I've been ADG again. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye. I always say this, and then I've got to actually go on here and then turn it off. So yeah, bye.